8, we're underway with a lag. Charles Chucky Denton against Sam Dexter for a big 1,800 quid.
Chucky to break off first.
That sounded very snookery, that, Luke.
Oh, yes.
Sounded like fucking...
Don't you know it? Where's the cue ball going? First break gets underway.
I mean...
Yeah, he's clattered them.
First break at night, I think you couldn't ask so much more with that.
Chucky just been saying he's been practicing today. He's just been racking them up and just breaking them off.
Probably the best thing to do. It's like we were saying with Naif's game on Thursday. A big part of people of our standard, it's their break.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If your break's working for you, more times than not, you're playing well. Oh, white ball. Oh. He's got a
he's on yellows. Could be a touching ball.
At least he's in control at table. Reds, even if you can't go for him, I wouldn't say Reds are on to go for because of that safe one on left side.
Yeah.
Blocked by yellow, but I don't think that's going to stop Chucky trying to roll this down to bottom bag.
Yeah, he's missed that one, I think.
He'd have fancied himself after taking them out after that break, but Sam gets to the table. Let's see what he can do. I definitely think he'll be going for him.
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity for Sam just to work his way into the match.
I think he's, like I say, that only bad ball on left. It's going to be a case
of
maybe the red next to black, putting that to bottom right and getting it out.
Well, he's tried coming down straight away. Could be worth covering the pocket maybe with his bad ball, or potentially goes.
Be getting it out here.
Yeah.
Just to nail this.
That's a good shot, is that? That's a cracking shot, is that?
Played that nicely. Bit of a dilemma here, because if he takes that to top bag, he's got to cue it well to come down.
Yeah, he's just got to screw back enough on here, just past the black. Just I think it's the right shot. Oh, he's missed it. Well, to be honest, Chucky's got a good opportunity. I mean, I know it's a bit of a risk, but the yellow and the red is a dead set in it. It's dead straight. Yeah. I think the problem is he's going to be stretching for this because he's a left-hander. That's his only problem. Yeah, possibly. Oh, he's played it too hard. Yeah, he's... No. So it's this black for a 1-0 lead for Sam. And there we go. That white ball nearly went in. No. Won't surprise me if this red closest to him goes into bottom right corner. Yeah, it's a good shot, is that? Good opener. Yeah, I think it's a bit too thin to hold for it, so I think he's got to try and play across. Oh, it's coming down bottom fish, yeah. Oh, he's played that well. I reckon that does me. Yeah, straight easing. Yeah, could do it just been a bit straighter there. Yeah, he's played that well. Could have done away a bit straighter, maybe. Nice. Yeah, he's looking off her 2 cushions here. There's a foul. No, good opportunity for Sam now. 2 visits, everything in the open. I think, to be honest, he just needs to work from the top down. Start off in balk and come down, to be fair. He's looking at putting the red safe, to be honest. Has he covered that yellow to corner? I know it goes to middle. Just got to be wary now of the positional shot. He's got a tough block here now into the middle pocket.
Yeah, a bit louder that.
Yeah, he's got a tough shot here. He's
under it now. He's not left Chucky easy. I tell you what, if Chucky
No.
is Chucky, he'll free cushion this into middle
Yeah.
back, leave White on top at rack spot, and
Wouldn't
leave him
surprise
on
me.
Black. But I think, to be fair, it's one of those where if he were a few frames in front, he would play that. But I think he'll play safe here.
I think he's looking at doing the cut, to be fair.
Yeah,
Just he's missed it.
He's not left it too bad though. It's not
It's a bit
nailed
of
on.
pressure at the start of a match, isn't there? It's just all about settling in. Good shot, from Sam. That is that. Spot on.
Yeah, just Chucky making a couple of mistakes early on in game. See if he could.
Long way to go.
To sort it out. Yeah, race to 18 was plenty of time for bad spells and for Chucky to get a bit drunk and start loosening his arm up a bit.
Well, get him on dark fruit and that's it.
Well, I think he's tried breaking the balls literally there. He has hit them that hard.
Another fantastic break.
Yeah, I think the only
If he can
problem
get to,
is,
if he can get to,
I think he needs to go yellows because of that red at top. Unless he can get it out now.
yeah.
Well,
He's gone for reds, hasn't he?
Unless we're being deceived and it actually goes.
I think that
Might
could go.
sneak off
Yeah.
Yeah, might sneak up at top.
Might
off
only
at
be
top
half.
jaw.
Well, he's getting down anyway.
Yeah,
it must go. It must.
Yeah,
It flew in.
It goes in with a flick off at yellow and everything.
Yeah, easy. Good opportunity for him now. He just needs to take his time, work out his route.
Now he's got his semi-bad ball. He just needs to think about it a bit.
Yeah.
Just take a step back. I think he got to take this one to. I think.
Well, he's going for the.
I'd have been taking top right, to be honest, but
It's a good
yeah,
shot.
he's played
It's a
that,
very good shot.
Played that very well. Yeah. Take top bag to leave bottom bag.
Yeah, just leave
And
the
then
one over the
he,
middle
then he
for
can
last, I think, for
just
the
trickle
black
for
into
black
the bottom
hopefully.
left-hand
Just
corner.
needs to screw it back a few inches.
Yeah.
Make it a bit easier. I've come off
Oh,
a
well,
cushion.
he's stunned it
Played
off a
that lovely.
cushion. He's played that very nicely.
Played that very nice. He's just got to fucking drop this in now. I played that well.
I think he needed this just to settle into the game. Gets his confidence going.
Yeah, took them out lovely. Took them out very nice.
Yeah, very good finish from Chucky.
It's his first break dish of the night. We'll see how many we get.
Yeah, very good.
Do you want to have a quid bet, Luke?
Oh God, dare I say?
I think there'll be 4 break dishes. And we can't count them though, unless we
It depends
stay
how
sober enough to
it
count.
depends how much we're having to drink.
Well,
Manny.
I have left my car at cricket club on purpose.
Well, I started drinking at 2 o'clock today, so
I mean,
I'm doing well.
I've not planned to get absolutely hammered.
I wasn't drinking
But-
today apparently, so here I am.
Might have a few drinks. I feel like just in first couple of breaks, I think Sam looks like he's taking a bit off his break. I think it's a clear contrast to Chucky trying to throw his shoulder out to
Yeah.
break him. I think Sam's going for a bit more of a control break, which could work. Means he's hopefully trying to control White going in off. If you're not potting, you might have to change it if it keeps going like that. It got recloughed on Thursday, just before Lav's game. Well, in morning.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's give Chucky a decent chance here because that semi-bad red goes to middle bag, and if he leaves it till last,
Yeah, he's got a good opportunity.
I might have to leave it till second to last maybe, just because Black don't come to bottom right. So, but I tell you what. It's not a bad result, that though, because at least that yellow's safe now.
It depends if he can pop this red into the middle here. left
I
hand
think
side
he might
middle.
be tempted to try and cut this one up bottom cushion and just in or over it. To
Do
be
you know, I
honest,
think that could be the right shot. Yeah,
or just clip out. Yeah, that's an even
Yeah.
better shot. To be honest.
yeah, a bit of a
Yeah.
containing safety shot.
Yeah,
Just
very
left
good
him
shot,
nothing.
to be honest.
Promoted his red.
Promoted. You've only said that because Leeds got promoted. Promoted.
Well, you know, I thought I'd wear my new Leeds shirt for today. As soon as it came today.
I'm gonna throw beer all over it.
I love you too, Alex Manny Manson.
Yeah, we'll see what Sam figures out here. We'll be in a bit of trouble here. I think with Sam's snooker brain, he's just going to aim to get white ball up near that top left bag. But we shall see. I think that's what he's tried, and he got a nice flick off at red there.
Yeah,
nice bit of fortune.
Yeah, he's managed to flick the red safe, hasn't he, as well?
Yeah, I think Chucky's just going to have to touch up to it.
I think he's totaled there, to be
Well, I'll
honest.
tell you what,
Has he doubled it?
I'll tell you what, if he'd have doubled that, I'd have eaten my hat.
To be honest, it wouldn't have surprised me at the same time.
Also very true. To be honest, though, if that yellow next to the red goes to the bottom right, these could be on for a clearance unless he disrupts it now.
I think with that shot there, he's just
shown his intention.
Yeah, I think he'll be going for these after clearing that one out to the bottom left-hand corner.
I'm not sure if I like that shot because that top yellow must be.
I think he'll be fine if he just rolls this into the middle pocket now.
I tell you, I don't think that top yellow goes to the middle where the red
Well, the
is.
one closest to the other yellow that is taken will go into the. Well, it goes into
top, bottom, top.
both bottom corner pockets. I think it'll be fine here, to be honest.
Should do.
Shouldn't see no problem here.
Nicely. They're not easy these though when you're messing about with your bridge hand. To be fair,
Yeah, he's struggling with his bridge hand here.
I think if I'm honest, I think he wanted to be screwing that until he
Yeah,
chose a long bridge.
I'd have thought he'd have done that across just for.
Yeah, I think he was going to do till he chose long bridge, and then he thought he had to run it through a bit, and now he's left a semi-hard pop to get on that. But
I think he should still be fine though. As long as he gets past that balk line with a white ball, I think he'll be fine.
Played it well. Played it well.
Nice.
Yeah, killed that well. Pockets accepted that pretty nicely.
Yeah. It's a good little finish from Sam Dexter.
Yeah,
3-1 up.
Even did skilly just to take piss.
Yeah.
Well, he's had an Andy Grice late dropper, 2 of them. So
Andy Grice, what a legend.
Yeah. These should be a goner as well, to be honest. Just got to be a bit careful with his white. Needs a bounce.
Where's it gone there?
So he's still got that yellow. Well, a choice of 2 yellows to right middle. I'd be taking one at bottom.
Just
Come
need
back
to
for
drop.
the middle.
Yeah. Oh, he's nailed it.
He does play them very well. He plays them well, to be fair. He plays them a lot harder than what most people do and still gets them to stick. Needs that to slow down a bit. He's just not looking after his white as well as he'd want to be.
I think he just needs to slow down and just needs to work it out a little bit.
Yeah, he's taking harder pot here just because for positioning. but he's nailed it. That's a brilliant
He's
shot.
potting very well.
Twice across.
I think he's got an option,
From-
to be fair. I think he could potentially take the one into middle, to be fair.
I think that's it's a bit too much risk with
You
reds
reckon?
there, I think, to get back down. I think he's going to take this and try and come twice across for yellow to right middle.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
And if it slows down,
Oh, it's perfect.
yeah, he's,
Or just
yeah,
about.
He's just played it well
Just
enough.
about.
I think you owe me a quid because I were
Yeah.
right and you were wrong there, Luke. to be honest.
How much are Jaeger bombs in this place?
I don't know. I'm not landlord. Yeah, he's replied with another bread dish.
Well, I think you were right at the start of the match. I think this will be a quick night, to be honest. The way the frames have been going, not much safety, just
To be fair,
all
the
out going for it, to be
table-
honest.
The table on Thursday, it were playing similar. It's playing very not. I wouldn't say the pockets are playing massive, but they're playing forgiving. So you're able to go for shots you might not have done if pockets are playing tight. You know what I mean? So
I've not played on the table since it's been reclothed, to be honest.
after we've had 10 pints, we'll play our league game then. Yeah.
Well, we need to play as Monday Night League because I'm a few matches behind, to be fair.
Yeah, we'll see if see what Sam does with his break. Yeah, see if he does a little bit of a.
Is it him head on anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for more of a control
he's going
break,
for more
making
of-
sure the
yeah.
white ball's not going in.
More of
He's
a
screwing it to-
cue action break rather than a full frontal
He's
smash from
making sure
Chucky.
he's hitting them straight to the
Yeah.
back,
Which, to
straight
be
back to the
fair,
cue, straight back to the back
they're
cushion.
breaking well, so it's not a bad option, I suppose. Yeah, these reds are definitely on as well. Well, he's not played that way enough. He needed to hit
yeah,
other side at yellow, so yellow.
I think he
come
needs
away
to.
from that
I think he
pocket
needs
now.
to play that way a little bit more pace as well.
But he's
Just
not landed too bad. I think he's gonna. I think it's gonna force him to play this and down to the bottom. I
yeah.
don't know if it'll go in, but it should stay
I
over
think
if it's at right
if it
pace.
does go in, I think he's got a good chance of the clearance here. It's a
That's
great shot,
flown
yeah.
in. Yeah, flew in. Yeah, he played that well. I don't think he's come high enough on that. He might be. He might be having to take a free ball plant on here. To be honest with you. Oh, it's not an easy one either. To be honest, I
No.
don't think he can.
Could he make
unless he
it?
can force it down for middle back.
Yeah, I think
No,
he
he's-
must
he's
be
left
looking. He
free
must be
ball
looking
on.
at a plant. Yeah.
It definitely does go, but it's not dead set. It's not easy.
He's got to make it,
And
Annie.
you're not going to guarantee where your first red's going to go here. Because I think
Well, to be
to
honest,
get
I
that
think
to-
if he plays it well enough, if
For
he
me,
can screw it, he can leave the
you're
red
it-
to the
I
left,
think you send
left
him. I
middle.
think you send it right to right hand side here. If you pot it, if you get it right.
He's not quite,
No,
has
he's
he?
not got away with it. It went a bit easier than I thought it would, but yeah, because he could be in a bit of trouble here, to be honest. Because I don't know what he's going to be able to do with this safety-wise. And Chucky's got 3 balls up bottom cush that he can use as a nice bunker for the safety if and when he gets to the table. He could play a mean cut here off at black into bottom right.
Don't be daft.
Well, I am daft, and that's probably the shot I'd play. So, what other safety options is there?
He's not really.
When
got
Chucky's got 6 yellows on the table.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think Sam's in a difficult situation here.
He might just nudge black onto the bottom cushion, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's not easy. It's not
I
a
think
bad shot, but
Chucky should take
Chucky's
control here.
massively in control of
Yeah.
the frame now, and I think he'll play this, pop this in bottom right, and then he'll snooker behind 2 just below black. Oh no, he's done snooker straight away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
it's not
fine,
bad.
it's
It is one cushion,
he has
but
given one cushion escape.
it is on a half ball that he's aiming at.
Yeah,
To be fair, he's close to both at yellows, so it's not a guaranteed get out. I don't think he can get out of it and pot it.
if
He
Chucky
might
gets
do.
2 shots, I mean,
I
it's
suppose he can
he's
get,
got
he
a
can
little
get
bit
out of
of
it
a
and pot
work.
it, but even if he does pot it, the black don't go to the bottom bag. So
he's having to put a bit of side on there. A
he'd
little
have
bit of
a-
left-hand side on cue ball. He's
No,
put a bit too much on, to be honest.
It's bit loads.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 shots to Chucky now. to be honest.
Would you be tempted?
I'd be tempted to be the dirtiest man alive. Pot red
I
and
think
snooker him on black.
just to settle into the game,
Just because those yellows are nice.
well, he's taking his white ball and he's gone up to the table
the
first.
the clearance is there.
Getting rid of his ball off the cushion near the pocket.
The clearance is definitely there, and he's definitely going to be snookering.
Oh
him
well,
now.
how well has he played that?
He's played that brilliantly. I mean,
He's
I definitely wouldn't have called him playing.
If
the
you
shot
wanted to
that
put the
way.
white ball anywhere on
But
the
that
table with
is-
your hand,
that
you'd
is
put
very
it there,
nice.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, if that stays
That
over
is
at
absolute-
he's
ooh, I
got a
tell
bit
you what.
unlucky there. That red'll pot if he connects right. But like I said with last shot, even if he does,
Shall we go to the overhead view and see if that black goes into that other
I don't
corner
feel
pocket?
like the black passes to the bottom bag.
Because he's got quite
So
a big
even if he
pocket
pots
now.
it, and even if, to be fair, if he pots it, chances are he's going to snooker himself.
Yeah. Oh well, he's
I mean,
managed to
got
get
unlucky.
out.
He's got unlucky.
Has he snookered himself? I
But-
think he has, hasn't he?
I mean, he's unlucky, but I was right. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I don't know, Jeff.
And that is an absolutely horrendous snooker to try and get out of, because he's going to have to stretch like no and come off at bottom cush for it. Or jab it into
I
cush
think
with
he's
some
just jabbing it with.
jab it in so it straightens.
Oh,
Now
is it yellow first?
Yellow
Is it
first.
nearly
Yeah,
bottom
he's
yellow?
give. I've got a feeling Chucky is going to bring this black off at cushion.
I think
Take white.
I think that'd be the positive shot,
If
to
the
be honest.
bottom yellow at 2 passes, mind you, top yellow probably goes as well, so he might be all right. They're
I
a bit
think-
dodgy then.
I think the positive shot is to take the white ball and
Yeah.
just flick off the black and bring the
Get your
black.
white top bottom cushion.
Yeah,
and play
definitely.
down the,
Yeah. Well,
think,
Chucky's thought process is definitely there.
I think you're going to plant these,
Yeah.
take the one on the cushion to the other bottom, and then that clears for 2. Then come back for this one he's just planted.
Yeah, definitely. Just
and
needs
come
to
back
drop
for
this
2
one
to
in,
that
doesn't he?
bag. Yeah, just roll it in.
Yeah.
Clears it all right. I think these should be going. Man of Chuckles, Vauxhall Caliber should be taking these out. He's gone the right route. Yeah, left a bit of an angle just to nip off at side cush. Played it well.
Yeah, well, looks like 3 apiece.
Tell you what, have you done this before, Luke? Because I wouldn't have figured that out. Without you here, I wouldn't have figured that out.
Well, I've seen him drink before, and you know, all could have happened there. To be fair.
Robert, I don't like to be a sexual man, but the word semi is a good word. Watch that door, Luke. Luke's off to Brexseal because he's a girl. Chucky has absolutely hammered them again, and it's come up dry this time. So Sam, I'd say he's got a chance for the clearance, but they're not easy, no matter which colour it takes. I think I'd be half tempted to take yellows. Start with that yellow to middle and hopefully knock the other yellow onto the yellow and red to free that up maybe. But either colour's not easy. Yeah, he's tried the shot I played and it's not gone well, but at least he's in control at table. He can decide whether it wants to turn into an aggressive frame like that, and he's got a bit unlucky. And he were going to pick white out at pocket there. I mean, he's technically game away, but I don't think Chucky's ever going to call it on him. In my opinion, anyone that would ever call that on it is a bit pathetic, really. But no, give Chucky the chance now for another clearance. He's definitely got in a bit of a flow. just got to work out his route here. It's not dead cert with those two reds near each other, but if he gets up bottom one now, I think he should be alright. Yeah, he's played that well. Got a bit unlucky with white, to be fair, but if he can punch the white out, I think he'll be alright still. It's whether he can. It's a good job he's a rather tall man. No, he's just aimed to drop it in. I think he's taking this red to top left. I would guess. I'm good at guessing, me like, but. Oh, I tell you what, yeah. If that red had come back and hit it, I think it could have left Sam in a bit of trouble there. They could have got lucky and left Sam a decent chance of a clearance here. Yeah, you would, Rhino, because you're a beg.
Hello, Rhino. How we doing, mate?
You are my hero, though, Rhino, to be fair, so
Sorry,
I just called you a beg.
Sound, mate. Sound, mate. Hope you're well, pal.
He was struggling with a couple of shots like this in practice, so we'll see if practice has helped, see if he nails it.
I think he just needs to drop it in just to leave natural angle,
maybe
nothing
a slight
spectacular.
Bit aside just to check it off at close.
Yeah.
He's
well, he has missed it.
Flicked a bit much on it.
I think he just punched it a little bit too hard, to be honest.
Here.
Instead of just naturally flicking it into the pocket with a bit of side.
Some numpty walking across the table right in front of Chucky's view.
Ah.
Yeah, but I feel he's going to be punching that to top right and up, knocking other red over to other top bagger, I think. Oh, he's managed to
screw
it so much. And it's probably not done him any favours, but I think if he takes that now, he'll be alright.
I think he'll be fine.
He should be taking these, should choke it
Should come out to.
Yeah,
well,
played that well.
Either way.
Just got to make sure he gets bottom side of this red.
Oh, he's gone for corner. Yeah, fair dues.
Queuing.
Hey.
Don't
Jinx.
you jinx me. Yeah, that's a nice. He's played that nicely. I would have thought he'd have been punching out to get bottom side, but he's taking them nicely. Takes his first lead of the night. I heard if Chucky wins, Luke's getting kebabs in, but it's just a rumour.
Well, if Chucky wins, there's going to be a lot of kebabs coming in.
Kebabs galore.
To be honest, I'm not right fussed on kebabs. I'd rather get imp shots in.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose.
Well, there's no work tomorrow, so.
That is true. But I had a bad one last Saturday, so I were dead on Sunday.
That's fine. As long as you're not working Sunday, it's all right, isn't it?
I know, but I were that badly. I were probably still hungover on Monday.
The hangovers are getting worse.
I'm getting old now, mate.
How old are you now, mate?
I'm a massive 27.
Well, I'm just 1 year behind you, lad, and I feel old.
Well, I bet you're glad you're not a stone behind me, because I'm 25 stone and all.
Well, I think I'm catching up, to be honest with you, mate.
I didn't want to say it, but...
Well, thank you for being so kind.
You're welcome, mate, you're welcome.
Yeah, well, that's what we are, aren't we?
Well, yeah, Sam's had another successful break. He seems to have sorted it out after the first couple of frames. He's just figuring out his route here. They are doable. Not easy, but they're doable. Rhino, aren't you as old as us? If you're not, don't tell us how old you are, because you'll upset me. Oh, he's played that well, to be honest. This is the game frame shot for me, I think, if he plays this well enough. Yeah, he has played it well. Just got to drop this red in now and leave him send well enough on that red next to black. But he's not cued that well for me. I think he needed to be
Just a
another
bit.
4
I think he was
inch
just a bit
left,
hesitant there. I think
but he should be all right if he just runs it through. Oh, he's not.
Oh,
He's
wow.
not got a touch there. He's not got a touch.
I'd be digging down at the white ball there for me.
Oh yeah, Rhino, you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rhino.
you are really
Oh,
old, to be
jeez.
fair, Rhino. You've made me feel a lot better now, mate.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I feel great. Oh, he's nailed it.
fucking
Nailed
it.
white
There's
ball, white ball, white ball.
Oh, that is
Wow.
nicely. That is a great.
Wow.
That is a great recovery shot.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, but Chris, you're ginger, so I don't know what else to say. I'm glad you find it funny, Chris. Or I'd feel a bit harsh, but but then again, I won't, because I am also just a knobhead.
I don't know about Chucky,
Well,
but
they're both
he's
flying now.
crunching every single break, but
They're-
nothing's gone down here.
Is that a drying again? Sam got up board with a break dish, so they're both up break dish board now at least. Oh, Muggy Murph is in the building.
Correct.
Offering Andy Rose out big sounds of it. 20 pence a man, I think it might be.
Did he play a money match on Thursday night, Danny Murphy?
Yeah, he got beat by JP.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Richard Conway, for delivering my beer. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think Sam's probably put a bit too much right instead of top on that there, and he's ended up landing dead straight on this red tip middle.
Yeah, he
But-
can't really do much
But
here, can he,
yeah,
really?
you can't do. The only thing you can do is up to cue it like a dream and screw back 2 inch to leave a plant at top right bag. Other than that, I can't see what he could do with it all.
Well, he's
Well, he's
opting
going- yeah,
to
going
go,
for
to
double.
go the way, yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame him, to be honest.
Treble, maybe? No?
Oh, Geordie. Sent Yeller over. He's got 2 on that top cushion now. Chucky can take control of this frame here. Can really take control of this frame now, can Chucky. I think he's probably got 1 bad ball on that left hand side cush. See if he can get on it early. He might is. I think he wants to drop it to middle bag now.
I think he can as well.
Yeah,
I think he can.
he's
Just a
usually
nice,
good at them.
delicate shot.
He's
Yeah.
played it well. It looked like it might have drifted away slightly.
No Sambuca for me today,
Yeah,
mate.
Sambuca's
Unless, depending on the outcome of the night.
If I'm perfectly honest with you, Chris, people that drink Sambuca should be certifiably insane.
Yeah, when you give me a Sambuca a couple of weeks ago, I almost died.
Chucky might have got a bit unlucky there. He's opted to get that yellow out, and I think he's landed a bit dodgy on that red. It might be a plate billiard shot.
He's playing safe, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
I think he ideal. I think he wanted a white ball on cushion, to be honest.
I don't think
You
he did,
reckon?
because I think if he left white on cush, yellow would have been too close at cush. I think he's aimed to leave him about there, because that's a similar position he were in earlier.
Well, to be honest, Sam doesn't really have much of a shot on
Because even
from
if-
this
he's either
position, to
got
be
a-
fair.
either
He's
got a-
promoted his
He's
yellow
got the
out.
plant now, or the cut to the top left, or he takes the pot, or he takes the red he's closest to leave a similar shot, unless he takes it all the way to top bag. I think he's going to take that bottom red to top left.
I think he's looking to play safe, just clip thin off here.
Now,
Yeah.
well, half and half.
Yeah.
He's landed in a place that you'd maybe consider safe if you want playing Chucky. Oh, Chucky's playing safe. Thought Chucky wouldn't look at that cut to middle bag then. He's
Oh, well, he's fouled. He's fouled. He's hit the black
is
first.
a foul.
I wasn't expecting that.
You know, one of those bridging in it. It sent him off a bit. Bridging must have done.
If Chucky had to remind us, mate, I don't think he'd even know himself, mate. I think I killed him off
Can
in
we
Henry
have,
Boons.
Rhino, can we have less of those spelling mistakes then? Because I just had to vet that comment because you put shoot instead of shot. Yeah, I don't trust Oakchuk, he says. He chats wank. Right, anyway,
Now.
off that foul. Sam should probably be doing these. He's only got that semi-hard one on left-hand side, I think. After it should take these out to put him back in front.
Just got one red to contend with here. Down the left-hand side table.
He's played.
I think. Well, he's
I don't understand
playing very
for it
positively.
now,
Though.
though.
He's looking at his.
I thought he'd have played to get on it last, so he could just play at a nice dropping weight for black to middle. Now it's a bit of a screw throat gap for over red. And he's played the pot well. He's played it well, but
I know what you mean.
he's got to play another 2 good shots here. Well, a very good shot or 2 good shots. I don't think I'd have gone that way.
I think you just need to screw it back a few inches and just give himself a shot at the black.
Sort of stun it. He's
well,
he's
in doing that, he's
I think
he's
tried to hold it too much.
Yeah.
To me, the way that shot is, I'd have been playing that with top and come back off at top cushion. I don't think, but it's a preference thing. I understand playing it the way he did, but that's maybe caused him to try and pinch a bit more at bag, and he didn't really get that close. We'll give Chucky a chance here though. Don't know whether he can cut it and hit at the bottom yellow though. But to be fair, if they're a plant, he might want to avoid it. We'll see how he plays this. Yeah, he's played the original shot.
He's left his white.
He's got a bit unlucky, but I still think he might go for him if he takes that yellow to the middle now. I think he's playing safe here now.
Oh, that is a cracking shot.
He's played a 2-in-1 shot there brilliantly.
Yeah.
If he potted it, it was safe. If he potted it, he potted it. If he didn't, it was safe.
I think he can play this one to left middle now. Come high enough to play the one into the bottom right.
Yeah,
I think he should be fine here. He just needs to get high enough, doesn't he?
Gets in the gap.
Yeah.
Just so he can sneak past black.
Oh wow, he's
Slow down.
I don't think he's on this. No, I don't think he is.
No,
I think you can see this half ball. I think he can play the snooker in behind the black here, or
definitely
towards that area. Oh, that's a good shot.
Played it like a dream. I played that very well.
Yeah, very good shot from Chucky.
The shot before, I think it's Chucky's prerogative to go harder instead of softer, but for me, I think I've been trying to drop it dead weight to landing gap.
Definitely. I think I'd have more dropped it in to get it.
He's missed, just missed that, so Chucky's got a good chance here. It's a dilemma. I hate when you're in this sort of position.
Well,
I think Chucky's playing it the right way. He's going to play it red off at bottom cush and just run forwards. Yeah, he's played it well.
Yeah, the red's gone high enough.
Black foot middle. Yeah,
just about.
Pocket a bit. He just left it enough. He can leave his white on bottom cush.
I think he'll be fine here.
But I don't see him missing it. He's been sinking them into middle. Right good so far.
Good finish. Yeah, Rhino is.
He's a wakey lad.
He is a wakey lad. He's from bottom of Westgate. I believe he plays more snooker than he does play pool.
More of a snooker player. He's one of these snooker players that's trying to transition a bit into pool scene, and we've played against him on a Thursday night league. Plays out at Wagon Pub just in town. So I ain't seen much of him. I've seen he's obviously a capable player. I've heard he's a very capable stick at snooker.
Yeah, definitely
as
is.
So
I've had the pleasure of playing against him a few times. Very capable on his day, just as Chucky is. I think this is shaping up to be a really good game, to be honest. It's nothing's gone very tactical. It's been pretty free-flowing. I think we're in for a good night tonight. Sam going for another controlled
Yeah,
break, but
exactly
it's not
same.
paid off for him.
Queuing that white ball, just dead
'Cause
straight in here. I think.
I can't see a problem here.
Yeah, he's not picked one out, has he? But I think Chucky might be taking these reds. I think he's got a good chance here
he's
if
not
he
hesitating here.
gets up for those balls. He could get unlucky here. But no, he's landed all right. He's got that one
he's
to top
fine,
back.
he's there.
He's just got a bit of navigating to do with those 3 to the top here.
I think
He just needs to navigate these well.
this shot will open each ball up here now. He's not played that very
strange.
well.
If
no.
that red passes to bottom bag,
I think he needed to come into through the gap of the 2 reds there. For me.
Yeah, I think the one he's nearly touching, he needed to aim to get on that middle bag. He might have got lucky if this goes to bottom. I can't really tell because I can't switch my head around 19 million ways.
Wow.
That is that's quite unlucky.
Well,
he's absolutely nailed the cut. Centre back.
You can't predict stuff like that.
White's gone in at 100 mile an hour into opposite middle. That is very unlucky.
It's one of them things. You play that shot again. Does that happen again? Absolutely not.
But it's one of those things where someone, devil's advocate, would turn around and say, "Well,
nope.
You've gone for a ridiculously cut. You've risked maybe going in middle. I know you'd never predict it. You'd never predict it, would you? But some idiot like someone like Tim Eppinstall.
Oh well.
I know you're watching, Tim. I've seen your comment earlier.
Good lad, Tim.
You're a bit devil's advocate.
Oh, he's up there. Look, good lad.
But yeah, you feel hard done by if you're the person in that position, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And he's.
I think he's all right. He's
all
Sam.
right, but I don't think he wanted to be there. He should. The way he's played, he should be taking his heart.
I think I'd like to have held for the left on middle there.
Yeah,
just try and get a. Should still be okay. He still can come out enough here.
Yeah, I think like you say, he wasn't where he wanted to be there, so that's forced him to take that one over.
So now he's actually got.
And he's not landed brilliant here. He's still got to play a good few shots here. At least 2 good shots just to make sure that he's going. He's played that well. He's held well for that.
I think he needs to be taking the lower of the 2 here now. Just drop it in for the middle into the opposite middle here. I think he should be okay. Just done it in. Yeah. Just drop this in for the.
A perfectionist like me would be annoyed I'm on cushion, but he's just because it's forcing him to hit it a bit harder going up and down the table, and
just
he might
slightly going away from the black ball, but he just needs to drop it in dead weight.
I think you play it hard enough to come.
Oh, he has. He's gone hard as well. I'm surprised at that.
I said you've got to play it hard to come down nice, and he's flirting with that red, and now he's.
And I think this is where
himself an hard black here.
The snooker brain of Sam Dexter comes in. Whereas,
possibly so, yeah. I mean, I think I'd have played the shot that way.
He's a bit of a perfectionist. It is Sam.
I think I'd have played the shot that shot that way, but the shot before was the one that he made.
I mean, we weren't down on the shot, so we couldn't really properly tell the angle. But
these stream angles can be slightly deceiving. But
absolutely.
I think the way he's been potting, though, I won't be surprised if he nails this. I'd be taking it to bottom left.
It's a bit of a pressure shot, to be honest. 6-4, 5 apiece. That's a cracking pot, is that?
Killed it like a dream. Killed it like a dream. Yeah, Rhino, I'll take 3 start off you to 5, if you want.
Oh, levels, easy, mate. Let's do it. We'll play for a pint.
It sounds like they're having a break every 10 frames from what we're gathering, so we'll be back in a minute. I'm off for a pint.
Lovely, thank you.
Right, we are back from the little 5-10 minute break, however long it was. Chucky Denton to break. See if he smashes these into Narnia like he's tried with last few, and he definitely has. Where 2 droppers. Yeah, just half a dilemma with those up right hand side, which colour to take. To be honest, not a clue which ones I'd take. You can get into them off both colours, whichever one you decide to take, so it's just going to be a preference thing. I think I would probably take reds. Luke could take blacks because he's a cheat.
I'll just go for black foot. Off at break. Golden break.
Fair point.
That's what we need.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, like I say, he's gone reds and he's ended up flicking the black. Safe. It's not going to be easy to get them out now. I think he's just tried to cover it back there because he played it soft. Because Chucky don't play shots soft unless he's covering it back. So not a bad effort. There is a half chance at a clearance. I don't whether he goes for it. I don't know. Good evening, Mr. Todd.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not out tonight, mate. Been nice to see you.
Yeah, especially if you're in your bowling shoes again. I always like it when you wear your bowling shoes.
I'm out in my fresh new Leeds United shirt, Mike. If you, I'm sure you will take much pleasure in that, my friend.
Which I will be using for toilet roll later on.
How very dare you?
That's what I do. To be fair,
he's got a bit lucky there, just because that other yellow could have gone.
Yeah, he played it with screw, so it could have followed it in.
Yeah.
And he'd have been in a world of trouble. I think he's trying to find a clearance.
I think if he drops this yellow into bottom left here, he's got an angle to get that other yellow out as well, hasn't he?
There's going to be a little bit of luck involved with the shot after this for getting that yellow out.
He's dropped it in, so we'll soon find out, won't we?
Yeah, I think you've got to get. It's one of these where if it comes out, you say fair dues.
Yeah.
You've got to get a bit of a touch, haven't you?
Well,
it goes though. If it's going to cut in off that red, if it goes, but he's that close to it, it's going to be hard to hit it hard enough for it to do that. Especially jabbing down on it, bridging off at black. White could jump off a table here.
No, I think it's just going to be it could come twice across for the black on the other corner. To be honest,
he's overcutting it, and Chucky's he's got a chance here. That the red above the black might not go. Ooh.
I reckon that'll go. That
I think if that goes to bottom bag,
yeah,
he's going to go for these all day long. I think he's just planning his route at the minute. I think he's got to take this bottom bag first, and then play about.
Yeah, I think that just tells you that he's going for these.
I think he might take that red now.
Yeah.
I think that is just to play.
I think it's a bit of an insurance shot as well. I think if he misses, it's over the pocket if you play it a certain way. But he's going
playing a snooker.
Oh well, I'm surprised at that, to be honest. The way how positively they've both been playing recently.
I don't mind the
in
shot
that first session.
He's not cutting it. The only way he's gonna get ahead here is if he plays a Manny special off 2 cushions and pots it and comes back off a top cushion.
Oh,
black.
Imagine a Manny special and snookering yourself on this one.
Ask Muggy Murph what a Manny special's like. He loves them.
Not quite. It's the right idea.
But now he's left Chucky with what should be a regulation clearance now. Take white over to left hand half. Play it past black. Land on left middle.
I think he's played that cushion to more than my liking.
He's been a little bit careless there, I'd say.
I think he's.
I think he's going to play 2 top left middle and come down. Oh no, he's not now. I'd have been tempted to come.
Well, I think he needs to be top side of this just to bring Brown. Come back down naturally.
He's just got enough. He can just top it through off the side cush, but then it just makes it semi-hard getting from that bottom red to black.
Well, he's playing top left here. Oh well.
Could have been.
Well, this could have been a lot easier.
He's definitely making these look hard. And it's a Chucky thing to do, and he's played that brilliantly. To just miss black.
He's just got a semi-hard shot, hasn't he?
Yeah, you like it.
Yeah.
I know.
There we go.
He's absolutely cleaned that in. He's struck that beautifully. Made an easy clearance look hard. It's like watching Craig Spencer, this.
Oh. Who's Craig Spencer?
Craig Spencer is some guy who used to play pool with.
No.
You might not know him anymore because you're too busy working on Mondays, Luke.
Yeah, well, I think that's what my problem is. I think it's not who Craig Spencer is. I think who Luke Pearce is.
To be fair, I needed a good reminder when I walked in and saw you behind me.
oh, thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Nice to see you too.
when I saw you go to the bar and not get your lass a drink, I thought, oh yeah, that's Luke. I remember him now.
Yeah, seems about right.
Well, after a nice, probably what you'd consider a bit of a steal from Chucky there, Sam's come up dry and give Chucky a chance to get ahead in frame. I don't think there's a clearance on here, but he can get ahead in the frame at least.
Just want to do a bit of a shout out for one of my friends, Mark Miller, who's a good friend of mine. He just said a good shout out to Granny. So I want to say thank you for watching. It's a good game to watch. So thank you for watching. Thank you very much.
Laverack, I can 100% tell you that there's not one person in the Wakefield postcode that is excited to know that you are on the way.
Ha ha.
That is the nicest possible way I can say that, without swearing, because I'm apparently not supposed to swear. Yeah, I think Sam were looking for a clearance there, but he ended up having to play safe. And he's now left Chucky with a possible clearance. I think Chucky's main aim should be maybe. I think he's going to
Just get in
take
his
in his
pocket.
right bag at least.
Yeah, just getting it
To be
covered.
fair, I didn't see that. I thought he was going to pop one in middle and maybe try and get the one down the left-hand cushion, down in or over. But he's played that well, so Sam can't do that either, unless Sam absolutely nails one to top left or right.
Well, I think
He's met a cross double in, I suppose, yeah.
well, I think Spinner would double this, get black out, clear all these reds up, and
See, I tell you what,
not a doubt.
I don't even know who Spinner is. Yeah, he's left. I was just about to say he's left Chucky that exact shot, and Chucky's played that very well there. Chucky's got in control of this game, this frame, massively now. So Sam's gonna have to pull off some miracles, I think, here to take this frame, unless Chucky makes some glaring errors. I tell you what, he could be smashing this in top left and screwing back to try and skill shot Yeller in bottom to clear one bag, but then he's still got another bag he needs to clear. So it's. I don't know. Oh, it looks like he's going middle bag with a load of right.
Trying to get other yellows out.
Yeah, he's going
Yeah,
for other
definitely.
pocket, but he's flicked
It's
too
gone
much
enough.
right on that, and
Gone enough.
White's in middle, so Chucky. They're not. There's a bit of a dilemma here on what he does. Just because there's a couple of ways things could go wrong here. But I think you've got to play the plant now and then back yourself to bottom with black where it is. He's probably got away with that a bit. I don't think he aimed to play that cushion first, but
I think he'll be fine
might
here.
be getting
He'll
black out
get
here.
black out here, definitely.
He's
Yeah.
took a good shot there. He played that well. These should be a goner now, to be honest. Nathan, I agree with you, but I'd still rather have him here than you.
Yeah, just remind me the last time we played for money, Nathan. I'd love to know.
Chucky's had a bit of a mare there. He's making
Yeah, he
these
is
look out
bridging.
again.
Bridging
I
90.
don't know what he's going to do with the yellow he's next to either, because
Because if he pots this one of at corner, he's not leaving him much at the next shot,
I
to be
don't think
honest.
he's going to go for these now. I think the good option is to just knock that yellow out somewhere while the other red don't pass the yellow, but he can't leave him somewhere to get that red.
Try and put red onto cushion. Oh, he's nailed
gone
it.
fucking mental.
Wowzers.
He's gone mental. And he's left him exactly where I was about to say not to leave him, because he can play it red off at yellow to clear it back. And
This
he's
is
got
where
2 shots to do it anyway.
This is where unpredictability of Charles Denton comes in.
Yeah, he's. I was too busy trying to read some tripe that Nathan's put on chat to watch what Chucky did wrong there. But
Who's Nathan? I've heard of him, but
some weirdo with a big head.
yeah, he's
Played that all right. To be honest, he's probably not screwed it as much as he wanted to do, because he could have done with being top side of the red, sorry, and he's ended up bottom side. So he's going to leave an hard pot on that bottom red now, unless he decides to play safe and just nudge the red up bottom cushion off the bottom cushion, not leave Chucky an easy clearance.
ha ha.
Dave, the fact that you start that sentence with using the missus' internet just
I'm
sort
sorry,
of
mate.
like writes off anything you say after that.
Yeah, sorry, Nathan, but you're not having any of that. Do you want me to send you a YouTube link for it?
Oh, I tell you what, yeah, for me that again, similar to few frames ago, that's a bit of the snooker brain clicking in over a pool brain, because I think most experienced pool players would have known where them balls were. There were no way you were making that work. I think you had to just drop it in and leave it in an hard red. And it's left chucky 3 ploppings. You've just said you're using internet on it, you big girl.
Yeah, no excuses,
Stop
Nathan.
chatting absolute tripe. I've had enough of you already, you bard.
Yeah, you're not allowed in.
And that means you're not allowed in shooters, not just you're not allowed in commentary booth.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Sam's ended up having a big lash there and maybe got a bit unlucky, but it's left Chucky 3 ploppings for a 2-frame lead. See if Chucky can have a monstrous break. Lav, is it just you coming or is your missus coming as well? Because she's alright to come in, just not you, because she's alright. Lav, you haven't played well for about 15 years, sure up.
Oh, God. Do you want me to get violin out as well? Because I can find it for you if you want it.
I think there's one in back, to be honest.
I'm sure we can find one from somewhere.
Well, Chucky has not had that monstrous break. Well, he has pretty
Well,
monstrous.
he has,
It's
it's
just
gone
white's
enough.
gone in, so he's left Sam with a good chance here to make up for that slight error in last frame. Lav, you've never won 8 frames in your life, never mind gone 8-0 up. To land on his, he's played that well, as Sam there. Landed on his semi-hard one.
I think he just needs to finish.
He's just looking after your white,
just finish low on this one, so he can naturally come off.
Here. Just drop it in dead weight, so you leave a slight angle on yellow to push through onto cush, or even just drop it in to leave that yellow to top bag, whichever one you would prefer. It's just he's got the perfect angle you want. It's just all about getting pace right now. So
I think he's just slightly straighter than he would like, to be honest.
See, I think that I think you just drop this in now. I think you drop it in dead weight and you leave the yellow to the top right.
Yeah.
To run
well, he's
through.
Digging down that. That would mean he's just trying to drop it in. Oh well, wow.
He's had a lash. I think he's tried too much to get up there and make him too easy. I think that's like I said earlier. I think that's the perfectionist in him. That's him trying to get that perfect white ball position instead of just. Taking the consequences.
I think we've seen that throughout the match. To be honest, even with his break-off shots, he's trying to leave the pace.
It's one of those things. Most pool players are like that.
Yeah.
I know I'm like that. I'm a perfectionist in that sense as well. Chucky's played a billiard shot. 1 point to Chucky for the billiard shot.
Is it 1 point for billiards?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Well, same to be honest.
But now that's handed Sam a big lifeline after playing a pretty poor shot, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I could have a beer.
Well, Lisa's just.
Oh.
We've got. Might as well get one.
in a good position here. Slightly, he's just gone slightly too high up on that one. Oh,
mind reader. He's travelled his white a lot there, and he played that very well. Yeah, he took them out well for me. As much as they were only 3 balls on table, they were just slightly awkward, and he played a good shot there from his second to last yellow to his last.
Beer's getting to me already.
Lav, stop saying what I've just said and try to make yourself look good. Especially when it's coming up as your lass's name. You just look like a toilet. Well, Chucky makes a pretty bad safety shot there, and Sam's taken advantage of it to bring it back to 1 frame difference. See if he goes for this slightly conservative break again, I think. Oh, I think he seemed to put a little, like a shade more into that, and he's probably got a bit unlucky, because I would make a slight assumption that Chucky is going to take out yellows. If that yellow goes to bottom bag, past the red, he'll take yellows. If not, he'll take reds. Yeah, I think it goes. I think I can see Chucky taking these yellows out here now, the way he's been playing. But he's hit that too hard. He's not played that well. He's left himself. He's got a shot at bottom bag, but he's left it a lot harder than what he wanted to do. He's had a bit of a lash at that, to be honest, and he's ended up putting 2 balls safe. Sam's got a good chance now, to be fair. He could be getting his semi-hard enough at Cushy now. That could be I think that's his shot to play. Yeah, he's played it. He's played that well. These should be a goner, to be fair. It's just negotiating and getting that white ball where you want it to be. I think he needs to take the one nearer the right, top right after this, to clear it for the other 2. I think he's looking at taking this planter now. This is a bit risky, because if this runs near yellow... Oh, he's missed the plant. Wow. Did not see him missing the plant. I thought his only problem there was going to be if the red went safe. But he's give Chucky half a chance. Chucky's tried to develop one of those on cushion there, I think. Just try forcing angle. I think he's going to pop this yellow off at red now. And then... I don't know what he's going to do after that, to be honest.
I think I don't think he knows what he's doing after this one.
I think it was a case of he wanted to do that. He's got the cuts at bottom right, I suppose.
He's trying to go in safe, behind black, but he's just over.
He's not snookered him, but I won't be disappointed with that shot. White ball on Cush. I don't think the red passes. It's going to be a bit of a safety here, I think. Oh no, he's taken the cut on, and he's got fortunate by hitting a Cush, but it looked like it might have just drifted off a bit there, to be honest. Left Chucky in the dilemma though.
Well, he's gone for a double, trying to bring
2 in 1, I suppose.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's not a big factor. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he can.
So I reckon because the black don't go to either bottom.
Well, I reckon he can bring this other a red out here now. Yeah,
But
he's tried to.
in fairness
tried
to
getting it out on
Chucky,
here.
that's not ended up being too bad because Black don't go to either bottom.
No, he's
So
got to get low side of the black on it
which
if
is not
he wants
easy
to get on it.
with all them balls up at the top side. So it's not too bad of a shot. Sam's still very capable of doing these. I don't. Oh, he's
tried. He were very pinchy in that pocket.
I think he had to pinch it. I probably had about 3/4 at bag to him, and he's just pinched a tad too much and give Chucky a good chance here now. Chucky's had a nice touch there. These shouldn't be a problem now for Chucky. It's just control pace. I mean,
he's absolutely flown the outside at table.
I don't mind that. He flicked a load of side on it just to make sure he won't flirt him with middle. So I don't mind it. And the way he's been playing these to middle bag, I can see him putting this in middle and leaving Black to bottom left.
Yeah, he's double. He's cracking pot.
Yeah, I think it's got to be just.
He hasn't.
Not got it enough. No, maybe slightly unlucky on where his whites landed there after a good pot, but just give Sam a chance to bring it back to level now.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good chance for Sam now.
I think he's tried to cue that too well instead of.
Yeah, he has left himself a shot to the bottom left-hand corner pocket, and it's a bit of a natural just to leave him on for. He only needs to.
I think
he just needs to stroke this in.
I think he needed to be potting that with screw to try and come back for the red next to the black to the top left. Because unless you've got unreal cue power, I don't think you were ever going to punch that in and get left-hand side of the top red to go top right first.
Sam taking time here. I think he knows what shot he needs to play. I think he's just.
You can see enough of that red to take it to the now top left. And
I think he's taking that at bottom left here. I think he's just taking his time, reassuring himself.
I don't think he's got much option other than to take that shot on. But if he misses it, he leaves Chucky a good chance.
Needs to cue this one.
One of those, isn't it?
He has missed it.
Just overdone it. He's left white on cush, but Chucky. I'd be surprised if Chucky misses these. He likes his middle bags. Yeah, he's cued it well. That 8-6 to Charles Farrer Denton. He's taken a 2-frame lead again. Daniel's side bottom has entered the building.
Oh my God, help me now.
And it looks like he's had 3 pints, so he's hammered, causing havoc, as per usual.
Oh, Lavrak's back on the his own account now. He must have charged his phone.
Oh, I we're ignoring him, to be fair. Lav, just stop stealing what I'm saying.
For God's sake.
Why are you trying to... I know I am your hero, but stop trying to be me. Chucky's changed his break, he's gone a bit wider with that break, and dry, and it's a big one, so Sam's got a good chance to take these yellows out, I think.
I think it's just personal preference, to be honest. Yeah, I think yellows. Yeah,
I think you start with one to left middle to nudge the yellow away from black. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think that's the right shot to start you off with. Just it's a simple starter, and it brings you black and yellow away.
Nath, I'm everybody's hero, mate. To be honest.
Well, he's elected reds. I'm very surprised this.
Especially taking reds with an hardish pot to start.
I don't think it was much the pot. I think I'm just a bit surprised there weren't.
Yeah, I think, like we've been saying, and like Lavarak's trying to take credit for, Sam being predominantly a snooker player, he obviously sees different routes to what we do. And when it works for you, 100% fair dues. You can't. If it works and you do them.
I think regardless of the result today, I think it'll be an experience for Sam.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think he'll.
100%. I'm for a bit for Chucky as well, because this is his first big money game for a while for Chucky.
But you
Since
got
Chris Morton.
Well,
Chucky's last big
Yeah,
money
he
match
did-
was
he did.
Chris Morton at Savs, and that were what,
that were a
2
long.
years ago?
You got to think on though. Chucky's actually played money matches before, and Sam never has
Yeah.
apparently.
No, I do believe this
I
is
think this is Sam's
but Chucky's
first
had a
ever
bit
money
of a
match,
lash.
so I think Sam's doing extremely well.
Yeah, he is, to
in the
be fair.
circumstances.
He's playing very well. I think they're both.
It's not easy playing for money. And
to
I've never
about
played for
what they
big money
can and
either.
both.
I've played for small amounts, but
Well, you
nothing.
you are a fanny though, Luke.
Well, this is true. I didn't want to say up, but
Chucky's had a bit of a lash there, and he's ended up leaving Sam a very good chance at clearing these. Oh, you. I'm not bothered, me.
try and bring Black out here with a shot.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he needs to.
I think
I would have personally, maybe leaving that red to last, to drop it in like that and leave the black to the top left. But he's obviously.
I think it one of them shots. I thought it was a bit of a shot to nothing, to be honest.
It's in a bit of a dodgy position, that black.
It's more.
a bit of a
It's concentrated that shot down line more on the pot more than.
yeah. It's a bit of an half
the
and half
attack.
on where it actually goes, because it is very close to that yellow, so it's hard for us to tell where.
I think
it
that does
actually
go
goes.
to top left. Putting a lot of right hand side on
the
it.
way he's queuing this, I don't know.
Oh well, he's just dropped it in. To be
must
fair.
go to the top left with the way he's played that, and that is what I originally thought where it would be going. It's left a good one.
Special delivery for Manny.
Yeah,
Good shot, Sam. Good shot.
Right, we're back after a slight drinks delivery. Back to Chucky 8-7. That black is in a bunker. Chucky's played that well, very nice little snooker. Put Sam in a bit of trouble. We've been told to give a little shout out to all the Charles family that are watching, especially Melanie and Paul in Tenerife. We hope you're enjoying the pool and the commentary. Chucky's in a. Chucky's just entered defensive mode for this frame. I think after seeing where black
I
is.
think after all them frames, I think that we could see his first tactical frame. To be honest, it's been pretty straightforward up to now.
This will be the first tactical frame. There's been a couple of safety shots.
Yeah,
but
safety
there's
shots,
not
but
been
no
genuine
like.
tactical frames.
There's been no frames for a huge period. So
I think as much as Sam's a couple of balls ahead, I'd say Chucky's in a better position because he's got more balls to play with, and Sam's balls are all around black.
Yeah.
So I think Sam's the one who's going to be
like
the
to
main
think
one having to do the work in this frame.
Yeah, I'd like to think Chucky's in control here in this frame.
I think Chucky might be tempted to pop this one down bottom coach and snooker him behind the two on the right. And if he does that, I am Mystic Manny, just to let you know. Oh, even Lee Hart has joined us.
Hello, Lee Hart.
The actual... I didn't even know you were still alive, to be honest. It's nice to hear from you, mate. Yeah, Spencer is still playing. He plays on Monday night in singles league. But that's about it a minute. Yeah, Chucky's done what I said, what I thought he would do, and he's ended up making Sam knock one away from black. So the more times Chucky maybe does that, it puts Chucky in a better position more than Sam. Yes, Artie is Manny. It's Manny and Luke.
Podolski.
Luke Prick Pierce.
That's not very nice.
Nave, can't you go back to using your lass's phone?
Who are you? I mean, don't even bother turning up, mate.
Just upsets me when I see your face. Well, all I can say right now is that black must go to goes to middle bag. So yeah, Chucky's in a clearance here. TB12 to Tampa. I think he's passed it, to be honest, mate. I think he'll make that offense slightly better just because he's not going to throw as many interceptions as what Winston did. But I don't see Tampa doing as well as what everyone said they're going to do. I'd say that I ain't seen how hard the schedule is, but I don't think they'll rival Saints for that division. Well, Chucky's finally missed one at middle bag, which where he's been pointing.
I think that's a good shot from.
Didn't expect him doing. Yeah, Sam's played a good in there. He can take control. I don't think that it will pop, but he can take the bag, which is probably better for him.
I think taking the bag's the main concern.
You can just shut up because you're a Buccaneers fan. So
I think Nathan's getting a bit aggressive now.
TB12 is the godsend, and you're going to go 17-0 and win everything, and you're not. Yeah, I'd probably agree with Artie. I think it is the time of Mahomes at the minute. But I think Ravens are a good challenge, mainly because Ravens have got a very good defense alongside having Lamar Jackson. It's a good shot from Sam, is that? Tampa are never going to have it easy because they're in an hard division. That's the only thing. And I don't think that they finish above Saints. That's going to be their trouble. I think. Yeah, you're probably right, Artie, but I think as well, I think the playoffs from last year, they just couldn't contain Derrick Henry. And the defence is slightly better from last year. So that might change this year, I don't know. Right, enough talking about NFL anyway, because Dolphins are going to win Super Bowl and I'm going to take 100 quid off Love. This frame's turned a bit sour. I think Chucky...
Chucky's...
I mean, I think he's been very ambitious with that, but he's got unlucky to go
Yeah,
in
he
off.
has, to be fair.
But in another word, Sam's got to waste one here to get those two out next to black, because I don't think you can't see enough of the top one to cut at middle. No, it's only a double.
Can he eat that yellow onto the black to provoke who's all the yellow, maybe? Oh, well, he's gone the other way around it.
I don't like that, me. I don't really like it.
To be fair, I don't think that's all that bad. I think he can bring this one off the bottom cushion now and just tuck up again.
It's not terrible. They're still in a good position to either take them out or stay in control at frame and snooker him.
I think it needs to be tucking up here.
I think he's going to play
I don't think
for
he's
pot
going.
here.
I don't think he's going for
I
this.
think he plays for pot and to promote that yellow. Oh no!
I think that's the ideal shot there.
I don't like that because he's now put 3 yellows down that down that left side, and Chucky should be hitting at least one of these. You know what I mean? It's not a... And he's played it absolutely brilliantly, and only left him the yellow next up that's on the black.
See,
and he's bridging, so it's going to be hard. He can get
I
behind
think he's
him.
got a huge target now, and behind these 3 yellows,
to be
he's given himself a good advantage here. Yeah, I think that's.
He's played that. He's played that well as Sam.
I think he's got a bit.
I think
got 1,
similar
2,
again though.
potentially 3 cushions here.
Fairly big target going 2 cushions. Fairly big target. You'd expect him to. He's absolutely nailed it.
Well, imagine if he cuts this in here.
I aren't surprised.
No,
just
I think
because that's one of those where you know it's 2 cushions. You get down and hit it. You had every chance of potting it. I think he's in the half a dilemma now, though.
It's a huge decision. Yeah, I think in this position, I think he just needs to go for this one.
I would incline to agree, because if you play some sort of safety where you nudge red off at cushion, push white onto cush,
and then he nails a long straight.
But it's an easy safety.
Yeah, exactly.
It's possibly a shot to not on one up right, or it's an easy safety down left hand side.
I think he needs to go a bit full-blooded for me, and just take the frame to him.
I think he plays a bit of 2 shot in one with double tip middle bag and leave the white near the top left, so that if it does drop, it leaves a shot on black.
I think
and if it doesn't, Sam's got to pull
cut with a lot of bottom left-hand side just to bring it off a couple of. He's nailed it as well. Wow!
Oh, he's had a touch. He's had a touch, and that is a Gary Glitter touch. Wow.
Come again.
That's what she said.
Hey. Wow, what a finish.
I don't even know what to call that, to be honest.
I think that's just Chucky Denton all day long.
I think that is a good prognosis. That is
just
Charles Farrer Denton.
Who he is, to be honest.
Yeah, our bet is still on, Dave. I'm not going to back out at bet. I mean, I don't think we'll win, but I don't think I'll win the bet. But we're still on for it, don't we? Chucky Denton takes a 2-frame lead again. See if he can find a break this shot here, just to give him a little bit more breathing room. And he has absolutely hammered them into next week. And to be honest, probably not had the bit of luck that he would have wanted.
No, they've gone a bit sour, haven't they, them?
Yeah, I tell you what,
Red's
the red in front of him to bottom left and screw into yellow and red. You heard it here first.
Oh, what's he doing here? Oh my God.
Oh, he's
wow.
I'll tell you what.
That is unreal,
the
isn't
fact
it?
that I called that shot and he nearly pulled it off is unreal.
I think
that pot is absolutely fantastic pot, and he's got very unlucky to not bring that red out. And I think this will be a safety now.
The way he's potting at the moment is
that's a nice shot again.
I think you can see his confidence.
You can see him getting back into that groove. He had a couple of frames out where he threw a couple of chicken wings in.
Yeah.
I think he might have found his slogan in. He's put Sam in a lot of trouble. I mean, I think it's two cushions and aim for the second yellow up from bottom. Hopefully, or you go lower and play for the yellow near the middle bag. But I think you play for the 2 at the bottom. And he's got unlucky, he's found the gap. He's got very unlucky there because that has give Chucky exactly what he needed to get his bad red out at top. He figured the angles out right, just not quite enough pace on it. Chucky's played a county shot there, putting a yellow safe just in case he don't manage to take these out, which the way he's been playing, I do expect him to. He's just got a semi difficult way of getting to that right hand side. He's done it early. I agree with him doing that. Ploppins now.
I think Ploppin Pierce has arrived.
Ploppin Pierce has been in all night.
Aye, that's right.
Okay, he needs a bit of angle here though to be screwed. Yeah, that's all right. He can play this with a bit of pace to force white back up towards halfway up left hand side cush to leave black at middle. Yeah, he's played that well. He's found a nice groove here as Chucky takes a 3-frame lead.
All good stuff from Chucky Denton.
Charles Farrah Denton, you at.
Lad's finding his groove. That going down nice, my friend.
Tell you what, for a game of cricket, it does go down nice. That is one of the most unlucky things about Paul. Sam's changed his break, maybe gone at it a bit more than he has been last 5 or 6, and he's gone enough. He's very unlucky, is that. But these are a formality. Chucky's had a bit of a lash at them just to open it up and see what comes out of it, to be honest. And you want to be taking reds just because of that red and yellow at bottom cush, but you can't get to one.
Yeah, Chucky's playing a bit quicker now, and he's just getting down on his shots.
I think someone might have bought him a Jaeger bomb.
Well, we can't see from here, but it won't surprise me.
It looks like he's had an energy boost.
Because he's running around the table.
Sam's played a good shot there. I think he was aiming to pot it and go for them, but you can't grumble at that result. Because if you want to be perfectly honest, yellows are pretty screwed. I think Chucky's not played a decent shot there though, because if Sam decides to go for these, that black won't pass the yellow.
I think the shot for Sam is to actually not pot this ball. Try and keep this red ball over this pocket, do you reckon? Try and contain him.
The only reason why I wouldn't agree with that is because if he needs to play that shot, he's going to be reaching all the way across from right hand side of the table. So he's going to be bridging over black as well, whereas if he just plays the pot, he's only bridging over yellows.
Yeah.
But then his only problem is he frees back up for if Chucky gets back to the table, because there's the red nearest the black spot.
So try and play this thing, try and get yellow ball out of the way, try and bring it out of equation.
I don't know, because you can do. You can if you
try and
pinch the pocket.
Try and leave yourself with the one over to the. Well, he's got rest out here.
I think playing the rest, you can't play the shot. I was just thinking.
He's going for the pot here if he's playing with rest.
I think he's just potting it simple, and he's going to see where he's at. He's playing it with loads of side though.
Oh wow, okay.
That has turned out very well. The bad red now goes, but the only problem is the black.
Does it go?
The black does not pass that yellow.
Does it go?
These stream angles can be a bit dodgy, but that does not.
Well, he's getting down quick enough, so it must fly in.
He must have a plan for the black. made that
Has
red
that
tight bottle back now.
pushed out
That
enough
looked
to
like, that
yellow?
looked like it just took a bit of a dive behind yellow, didn't it? I mean, we'll see in a
Possibly.
minute, because really he should be dropping this red in middle to be on that red. He's just it, but that black don't pass yellow.
I think
And
it,
if it does,
I think he's got a bit of work to do here.
I'm blind, but who cares?
Well,
So he must. I think that's why he's taking a bit of a step back here to rethink the plan.
I think
But I don't.
he's got an option here. I mean,
I'm not 100% sure where he's going to
if
go.
that black
from
doesn't go for me, I think you need to be looking at this red at top end at table. You need to be doubling it back down for me.
The only thing I would say is if you pop the two reds, get up there and just snooker him behind that red on top. But all Chucky's got to really do is hit something. But like unless
Or
he
do you
drops,
try and
like you say, unless he drops that in middle and doubles the red down to the bottom right, I think
actually
he's trying
looking
to
at
double
the-
it to bottom left
yeah,
now.
I think that's what he's looking at. Oh well, he's
Oh, he's
leaving it
just-
top end,
He's
isn't
just
he?
played a little safety. The only reason why I don't like that is because
Because
Chucky,
Chucky can take
Chucky's
control
got
of
an
his
easy
bottom
plant.
pocket.
Chucky's got
Yeah.
an easy plant to the bottom left, which he's not taking.
I think that's what I love about Chucky.
But he's pulled
That
off
is
a
great
very nice
shot.
snooker. So, kudos. But I do think
To be honest, I think that black were very well covered as it.
the
As it
black
were.
is already covered, but I
Yeah.
think for me it was a case of them's his two bad yellows. So I thought planting down left hand side was the way to go. But fair dues, you've snookered him. I think you'd expect Sam to get out
I
of
think
it,
the
one
next shot for
cushion.
Chucky would be to
Maybe
try and get
he
these
might
two
go
yellows
two
out.
cushions here. No, he's just gone one. Yeah,
He's
played it
hit
well.
it,
Just
very well
now
played.
he's got to play that left hand side plan.
He has to get rid of them
And
two off the cushion.
It's just an half ball at right hand side and push
Yeah.
light to where it just was.
Played it with a bit of pace. He got one of them out.
You'd still say he's pretty safe because the black does not pass the yellow. So, but he's still got, like you say, that yellow's still safe-ish on left hand side. Yeah, he's potted that nicely. The only thing is Chucky's left him there is
He
with
could-
the route he's going to take, because he's
he-
going to
he
leave that
could-
red till last at the
He
bottom. He'll
could
leave the
play
double.
this. He could leave this black into the right middle if he gives himself the right angle.
Well, he's left himself an angle to get it out. To be fair,
I think if he were a bit straighter on this, he could have left him just
Aye.
below the just above the two yellows.
he's played it loads of bottom and right.
I think he
Loads.
could leave himself. Oh well.
Yeah, he's tried to clear it. I see what he were trying. I think he would just maybe not quite at the angle to pull that off.
See, I think
And he's left Chucky with a good chance here now. If that
another dilemma here as well. I think he needs to bring this. Start with this yellow off at cushion.
100%. I
Bring
won't
this
even be
down.
playing to pot it though, me,
Well, he's.
because of that.
Well, he's.
I'd have been playing to just in all over it
Yeah.
and then play with two on bottom
Well,
cushion.
he's not got a pot
snookered
here
him
now. Yeah.
All day long snooker. Oh, ooh, he's made it. He's made sure he got a tight snooker. I'd be chucking Denton jaw in this on right on pocket though and just
No, I
hoping
think
for
he
best.
Just bottom side cushion and kick it out. To be honest.
Now.
And maybe just a gentle touch up behind the red.
Might be a
Maybe.
bit of seat jaws to be fair.
I think just a gentle touch. Oh, he's tried
There's
kicking it
quite a
out.
pace here, which I don't hate because he's not really left Chucky out but a snooker. But it's
Chucky's
it's
well in
it's an
control.
easy
This has he
snooker.
left that? Has he left that?
Has that nibbed
He's
out?
never left that.
No, he's not left that. No, he's not left it. I'm saying he's not left it.
I reckon he
He's
can see
chewing it
this.
like he's
I
left it.
I
If
reckon
he
he's
has,
left
that is
this.
a
Yeah.
very
Good opportunity for Sam.
very
This.
careless shot from Chucky. That.
Well, he's
Oh,
actually missed this
seen
thick.
too much of it.
Yeah, he's
Says.
too much of an opportunity.
I
Yeah.
think Chucky's going to rectify the fact he didn't get the snooker there by going for these.
Yeah, I think you'll see aggressive approach from him now.
And now I'll take back what. Oh no, he will.
I think
No,
he's actually
snooker.
found. I think he's found gap. To be honest. Just for one over the pocket, yeah.
No, we have.
Get over.
Snooker. Told you.
He's still giving one cushion escape though.
He pulled this off earlier.
Exactly. There's always an option, isn't there?
But it's a case of...
If he pots this, he's got a shot at black.
I think from Chucky's mindset, it's a case of do it, and if he does nail it, fair dues to him, and he's nearly got it. Very close, but Chucky's got a very good chance now.
Yeah, he's going for these now.
He's landed the gap nicely there. These should be ploppings from here. Play this way, a bit of gentle screw to come back for the same pocket. Then black to...
Should be 11-7.
Back for black to middle right. And Chucky's cleared them quicker than he eats a kebab.
Oh!
And he's missed the black. My apologies.
When you say it should be, you just can't take things for granted these days.
Chucky's did it. Chucky's just said it himself. He's done a lav.
Yeah, getting quite aggressive
referring
now.
to lav, in his own words, missing 12 blacks in 15 frames last week, which is probably an exaggeration because he can't put that many balls to get to that many blacks because he's crap.
Ha ha. Sorry, love.
I think, to be fair, that in my mind right now, you just clip off right hand side of this. Make sure you don't go in off.
Yeah, I think
you
just need your reading open, don't you?
You don't even have to clip it. You just maybe half ball it on right hand side.
You just need your reading open.
Leave your red out near it.
Oh, what's he doing here? Wow,
I don't like it.
This is.
I don't like this.
I don't like this at all. I think you need to be. Oh, this is a risky shot. You've just left him an easy double for me.
I wouldn't say it's an easy double.
It's not.
But I don't like it because he's left that shot.
Yeah.
And for me, the only shot you should have been leaving him there, if you play some sort of safety, the only shot you're leaving him is the double to the bottom left, which is a lot, for me, is harder than this cross double.
I think you should have been leaving the white ball top end of the table for me.
Yeah, and he's... Oh, wow, I thought he'd creamed that then.
Yeah.
I thought he'd nailed it, and I thought he'd punished that. Probably in our eyes, maybe a poor shot
I think Sam's got away with that one, to be honest.
Yeah, this is still in easy, but... Oh, and he's pinned.
Oh my
I tell
God.
you what?
That wiped its fate.
Sam's paid that pocket 50p.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, but he needed that.
That was a massive frame for Sam.
Definitely needed that, especially after Chucky's just one last free on trot.
Huge frame, could have gone either way. Huge difference, that.
That for me were, by the standards of what they've played tonight so far, that were a poor frame.
You know what? I think
I'd say that both of them have played 2 or 3 bad shots in that frame.
Absolutely, I think
it's a bad in that because
I think that's a Chucky.
Previously, both of them it's been 1 or 2 visit pull really.
Yeah, I think that's a frame that Chucky was very in control of.
Yeah, I think Chucky will feel very.
He'll be frustrated now. He'll be frustrated now.
But he's just had a nice big break there, so. If he comes out and break dishes, then he won't be
just back to normal. Just back to normal.
They're not easy these. He's got to take reds, and they're not easy. He's got a bit of fiddling about to do. I think he's just going to go super aggressive for double here.
Yeah, he's going for double. Yeah, I don't think he's got it.
No, pretty poor attempt to be honest.
I think Sam's got a good chance now. I think that yellow passes the red into bottom right.
The clearance is there, but that yellow just south of the black spot to the right is in a lot of trouble. The only thing I can see from there is
I think he gives himself a good angle here. I think he can. I think he can get that out.
I don't know. I think if you drop this in now,
I think he'll
you
play
roll
this a bit of a
gap and you play the plant with that ball.
I think he'll play just to hold it where it is and just to come into it now.
Otherwise, you're disrupting it. Like I say, that's another one of those preferences.
I think it's a good shot now, just to come directly between the 2 reds, knock that.
I don't know if he's maybe.
I think that's the shot. Just a delicate little shot.
Yeah, he played it well though. Yeah. Played it nicely. Just a bit. Finished low on this
Not
yellow.
too sure.
So
I'm pretty sure this yellow should go past the other yellow ball.
You drop this in and then you pop the one you've just cannoned into.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's.
And leave the last ball to the left middle for the black to the top right corner.
I don't think he'll do that. With the way he's played some of these shots recently, I think he's more likely to try and leave the middle first, to leave an angle on the one to the middle to come back down. But he's having a good think about it.
Yeah, it can't be straightforward if
very
you.
Good thing. He's looking at a plan here, and this for me is absolutely.
Let's have a look at this top eye view.
He's just lined up.
That must not go. That must not go.
It goes that, but it's only 3/4 of a bag, but it goes.
You reckon? I think he's playing plan here, trying to promote the other yellow.
He's playing the plan. He's definitely playing the plan.
I think he's trying to play a bit of a.
But for me, you don't go for that. He's gone for the plan, but I think that goes enough to just drop it in. He must not have fancied it going, because for me, if that goes, you never play the plan, because that were a very hard plan. You were in that first yellow on a big angle.
I think these are the kind of chances that.
And he's left Chucky a decent chance now.
Yeah.
Chucky. I'm not saying you expect him to take him out, but the way he's been playing, maybe you do expect him to take him out.
That's a great shot, is that?
Played that brilliantly. I tell you what, if that had run another inch just to leave that dead straight to the middle, it'd have been beautiful. Because now it's just a slight dilemma. I think he's going to have to play the one to middle and try and screw off at bottom cush to land white about where it is now.
Do you think he can avoid the yellow ball there?
Yeah, because he's close to it, so you're going to get a lot out of white ball, aren't you?
He's
got a nice
just got a flick off it, actually.
A nice touch off it, but he can dig down and punch this.
He should be all right. Just done off one cushion with just a bit of side there.
I think you end up going off two here, to be honest. Because I think you're punching it with top to come off two cushions.
The main thing is the pot, and he's actually.
He's got away with it a bit. It wasn't easy because he's eating that. You have to eat it with.
See, I don't think he's got away with it here because Sam's actually got a perfect angle now to.
Skill shot, yeah.
To pot the yellow ball to get other yellow ball out.
I think you say he's got away with it because of where it's landed, but Sam's got the.
Yeah, I don't think he's got away with this one.
He's got the.
Oh wow, he's taking high off at pot again.
Yeah, he's
wow. There's a bit of loose shots in these past few frames.
Yeah, I think they're starting to. They might both be on beer, to be honest.
Standard's been fantastic.
To hold up.
He's judged that to perfection. To be fair,
I think he plays that with. I think he plays this with a touch of right to land on black to.
Just a bit of left hand side, to be honest.
Yeah, he's gone the other way. I thought he was going to play for black to.
Just a bit of left hand side, just to hold up for.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Middle pocket.
Sam probably. I don't think Sam will be really happy with himself there. I think he'd. Expected himself to pot that and hopefully promote that yellow. But like I said to you, that for me is Chucky getting a bit of a touch in, still covering back.
Yeah.
But then, like you say, the opportunity to sort it out.
No, I'm sorry.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's that pressure of it.
From Sam's point of view, I think it's you can't take them pots for granted.
No.
You've got to make sure you are putting them.
That, like you say, that for me is what so many pool players out there do, and I'm an advocate for doing it myself, and I'm sure Chucky is.
Oh, absolutely,
it's knowing
yeah.
that
No,
that
absolutely.
Skill shot or that option to get your bad ball out is there.
Well, he's actually
and you take your eye off the pot.
He's actually gone back to a controlled break.
Yeah, gone back to his original break.
And
after going in off.
I think it's. If that's what you've started with, I think it's the way to go. Yeah, okay, he's left Chucky in, but he's got a bit of negotiating. If
Chucky takes these out, I'll eat my hat.
Not your dolphin hat.
In fairness, that's probably how confident I am that Chucky doesn't take these out.
Oh,
and he's got his yellow out. Got one at bad yellows out.
Yeah, I think it's actually opened up quite nicely for him.
I don't think that yellow goes to middle back.
I think that'll just go in off at jaw, will that?
He's played that well to top.
I reckon that will just sneak in. Just needs to get level.
Hey, I tell you what, that must
The way,
sneak in
the
because
way
of
he's
the way
played that.
The way he's with his
Actually,
clearance.
the fact I'd have thought that he'd played that now.
I tell you what, I think it.
I thought he played that first out of the three.
If I'm right and that yellow don't go, he's going to play this yellow off the red to knock the yellow past the two reds to go at bottom. You heard it here first.
See, he's got
that yellow don't go.
It obviously don't go because he'd have got down to play it earlier, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to look at the shot I've just said to play the yellow into the red half ball to go in the middle, and the yellow will go towards the ball.
See, for me, he needed to be more top side of this yellow to play that shot because he's coming away from it. Oh, see, he's coming off the other red.
Oh, so that's only time tonight you're going to say I'm glad I haven't potted them because I really didn't want to eat my hat as much as I am hungry.
Could always chuck it in bin for you, mate.
You what, mate?
Could always chuck it in bin for you.
Don't talk trash. You've just that was like a lav comment. That
Don't talk trash, yeah. I'll put it in trash. I'll put it in bin for you.
I tell you what, if you put my Dolphins out in bin, that Leeds top's going same place your shoes went at Blue Dolphin.
Oh, that's very.
I tell you what, Chucky's gonna plant these.
I'll put your queue in freezer.
It's where it belongs. I'm crap.
Same. Not quite.
I tell you what, it's a good effort. And it wasn't dead straight, so he did have to.
No, he'd had to make that, yeah.
It's not a bad effort. But these are all pretty much in open now. I think Sam's definitely going to go for these.
Just needs to get here. This red ball in here.
I think Luke's pointing at the screen thinking you lot can see it because he's telling me where he needs to be. I agree with Luke, but he's not going to get there because he's going to take bottom and first and crash into yellow. Oh, he's found that.
Well, he just flew through it.
But he does need to get there for red.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If we had the technology to, you know, like they do on BBC, where Den.
Like when what about when
just
you
puts a little white circle
it's like when you're watching White Rose, isn't it? They've got it.
Well, sorry, yeah.
We're not quite that advanced.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'll tell you what,
I think Darren Norris and Justin Riley have got it a bit better up there.
Yeah, well, if they want to do a commentary team versus commentary team at pool, I fancy his chances.
For a debutant, I think we're doing all right.
Well, you're a debutant. I did it on Thursday. So.
Oh, well, I'll let you off. Well, too busy working me, aren't I? Yeah.
I think he's aiming to get on that red now. Yeah, he played that well.
Spot on.
I
think he'll screw off at yellow me.
Yeah, but the only problem is I think he's left too much angle where he's going to go full face into yellow. So his white's going to stay where yellow is, rather than screw off at top of it and come back out to where white is now.
A lot of left hand side or a lot of right hand?
A lot of right hand side.
A lot of right, yeah?
Yeah, and try and come through gap. And he's nicked yellow.
Oh, he's showing off. Now, does it squeeze past that black pot in the middle?
It does go in, but because the
he's
black
got a slight half a pocket on it.
He just wants to make
it's
sure
a bit
hit the black.
It's a bit of a distraction for him, isn't it?
As long as he doesn't hit the black, he's fine.
Yeah,
he hasn't, but
he hasn't come far enough. Oh, has he?
Cuts.
I tell you what.
Cut, but
I think he's all right there.
Just need to control white there.
Yeah, he's fine. I think yellow ball saved him there.
Yeah, because that one could have been destined for.
But it's nevertheless he's taking him out, and that's the main thing for Sam.
For me, that there proves the pool players thing there. 4 frames ago, he tried smashing a red into the middle.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And he's ended up going in off. Whereas there, he's played it like a pool player would, and just left himself an hard shot.
I think he's slowly grown into this match,
I think that shot from earlier has shown him that he couldn't do that there, so he had to play that the way he played it, and he played it well.
And the
He
fact
managed
that
to just
is
go far enough to leave him centre cut, and he's cut it in all right.
the
and
fact
he's
that
played
he's
that.
only 2 frames behind right
Uh,
now.
I do believe the 20 frames gone. They're having another little 5-minute break, which gives me a chance to go to the toilet. So we'll be back.
No, you're
in
not
about
allowed.
5-10 minutes. Yeah.
Just had a drinks break.
Yeah, nice little toilet break as well. I was busting. I tell you what, there's a fair few in now. And Chucky's just played a brilliant shot.
Lovely flick. Just screw back.
I don't think Sam will be happy with leaving that shot because he played a nice little safety.
I think he'll just screw back here for left.
Bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
I
did not expect that.
I did not expect that. As Luke would say. Now he's left Sam with a good chance here.
I think Sam were ready to put 12-9 on, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Chucky maybe would have known. I'm very surprised he missed that. Sam's got a good chance now though.
Yeah, definitely.
One semi-hard and on that halfway up that right hand cush.
Did you just say semi-hard again?
I said semi-hard. It's only semi-hard because we're all best players in the world round here, so.
Oh well,
only semi-hard.
I tell you what, I'd put this one into the middle, flick one off at side cush, put one into the top right, and just clear them all up. It's easy, isn't it?
He's playing a safety here.
Or just tuck up here.
Yeah, I don't dislike that shot. I can understand that. But
No, I think that's a steady shot from Sam. Is that? Just containing frame.
You heard it here
He didn't think he'd have a chance in this frame.
Off at Jaws in bottom right bag here. And he'll pot it.
Nah.
No, he's not gone for it.
One or two cushions here. Yeah, it's a solid hit in it, but it's just a making sure it hit. I think might be in the same trouble again, maybe.
No,
I think he
Sam
could
goes
go
for
for these, to be honest.
He goes for these all day.
Yeah.
I think. He's just maybe caught that a bit thicker than he wanted to. I think you wanted to half pinch that a bit. So
Yeah, twice across, you reckon now?
Yeah. And he's under. He's
Not
under
quite,
it.
has he? Not quite.
Under it. There's a bit of tension coming to us into both of them now, I think.
Even after break, you can still feel the tension in this game.
I'd go as far to say they both did themselves no favour by starting off so well. So
Yeah, I
looks
think
like they're
the
both playing
start
not as
were
good as what they were.
fantastic. Yeah.
Because they both started like an house on fire, and
I think it does it justice with
I don't mind the shot he's lined up here because you can play it with a
can-
big safety element.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're just going to stun it, leave white where yellow is.
It's
Chucky
not gonna
won't have a
leave
shot
much.
on red, and if he nails it, he should have yellow at bottom left. But he's got nowhere near it. But still that safety element. White were always going to be in a fairly safe position. I'd be half tempted here to play a double top right and stunt white in between yellows to leave.
See,
no
I'd be
shot.
tempted just to clip it thin
and you're
over.
not black if you nail it.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Oh
he's
no,
absolutely
no,
spot
no,
on.
no,
Look at-
no,
oh my
no,
Lord.
no. That's just not happened.
Can I just say that is a Charles Farrer Denton special?
No.
I mean,
Is there a replay action on
that
here?
is actually horrible. That is horrible.
I think I feel sick for Sam. That is just unbelievable.
I mean, I believe he went for the shot I said.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
I
double to
I
the
agree.
top right, and
Yeah.
he's missed it by a good 6 inch on top corner. And
Wow.
that is- But he left the white where I said he'd leave the white.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
kudos for that. But that is
Jesus Christ.
unadulterated filth.
I think you'll see a bit of a smack on this break, to be honest.
I do think
Do you think he'll be?
No, I think he's going to commit to this 80% break.
He's gone in off. He's tried controlling it. He's actually gone in off, to be fair.
He's just
He
hit
just
that
slightly hit off
slightly
straight,
off
hasn't he?
straight. That's your only problem with doing that break, I think. When you do that break and going off, I come out and I'd say that is a bad break. If you go in and just aim to put your shoulder through him like Chucky does and you're going off, unless you go straight enough,
Yeah.
you feel a bit hard done by, especially if they break well. But Chucky's just tried to
I
set up
think
reds
he's
there.
going reds here. I think once he puts
He's only
the
got-
red next to the red next to the yellow, I think that opens it up to.
Well, he's going to play this one to bottom left now, I think. Oh no, he's going to go.
I think he could drop this one into middle pocket first, maybe.
I don't think he does because there's a slight angle on it. So
I reckon.
So your white's going towards
yeah,
black. So
I think he should be. He should be playing it now. Yeah.
Push it into the red
Just to give himself the option.
Yellow goes onto the side, cush then, and then
He's
we're always
not-
going to leave him. I think
He still goes to middle pocket.
he goes bottom bag here. Plant. I see this. Yeah. Yeah. Now he plays that ball. He's just hit. Tries to stun back through gap. Oh, he's not played it.
Well,
hard
he's
enough.
absolutely running round table at the
He
moment.
needed to play that just a touch harder to
He's
leave
actually
himself
snooking
to
himself
left
there.
middle. And he's played it a bit careless there. He's played it probably with a bit of stun instead of a bit of drag.
He's gone in off there.
And that's warranted that. Yeah, you can say that shot's unlucky, but he's been forced into that from a poor positional shot.
I think if Sam takes this frame, I don't think he'll feel too disheartened from
Mike,
last
as far as I
frame.
know, Rimmer's just taken a spanking off Callum on table 5 just as this game was starting, and I haven't seen him since. So when I went to the toilet, the wall one at cubicles locked, so that might be him in there. But I don't know, I can't see him.
We need a conversation going off.
The Luke's one in up there, I think.
Yep. See, we've got thumbs up. I've just waved up for another pint. We don't even need a conversation.
So after Chucky's error, left Sam with a good chance here.
Ooh.
I don't think he's got away with that, but
Potential double.
you double it now.
Yeah, I
You
think.
double it now while you're on.
I think you've got to play it now.
Yeah.
If you're going for
I
clearance.
think he aimed to go into reds there to leave that yellow to the
Yeah,
bottom bag. And he's
it's a
played
good
that
shot.
well.
Good
Controlled
shot
it
from
nicely.
Sam.
He's going to be bridging here, but you'd be digging down it anyway to come back.
I think he just needs to be dropping
I
this.
think
Needs to be dropping this for left middle. Oh,
Preference,
he's
innit?
actually stuck.
That's the way I'd have
It
played
is
it.
preference, isn't it?
That's
Really.
the way I'd have played it. But I think I'd have tried to play harder to get near that blue spot. But that's like you say, that's a preference.
I think if you played to blue spot, you pretty much give yourself three options, don't you?
Yeah.
You give your option on three balls.
Yeah. And he's played that well. He's just going to run this off at top cushion with some top and hopefully even send bottom side at yellow. Oh, he's playing bottom on it.
Good
yeah,
shot.
Possibly a safe. Yeah.
I think he'll be fine here.
Left it in a nice area. Just got to cue it nicely. Just a little soft screw just to land on black at the same pocket. He's had a good think about it.
Just composing himself, taking a bit of time. Knows it's a big shot.
Well,
He just
played
dropped
it
it
well.
in. Do you know what? Spot on is that.
I think that goes back to like I said. That's a preference thing there.
Yeah.
For him, he's felt fine cueing it.
Yeah, that's a huge
Doing it
frame
with
for
a bit of
Sam, is
top.
that.
Whereas me personally, I'm alright for a minute. I've got Lisa on bar duty with messages. But like I say, preference thing. He's fine just topping it through. Whereas me personally, I'd have been playing it harder with a bit of screw because I feel.
All depends on
more
angle as well,
comfortable
doesn't it?
playing those shots.
Yeah.
Pull comes into a lot of preference.
I think
he took them well.
I think main thing for Sam is that he's still in this game.
Oh, Chucky's got a
And
bit unlucky there.
with him going in off and a few balls disappearing,
That would've
this
been
is a
unlucky there.
huge opportunity
Yeah.
for Sam now to get back into this
Got
game.
Got a big kick off that yellow there. It was slightly unlucky. That white was staying out then until yellow hit it, and he's left Sam with a great chance at taking these yellows out, I think.
if you're positive, would you bring the black out of play now? If you are very
No.
positive,
No.
or would you just leave it where it is?
Because for me, if you leave the yellow that's below the black, directly below it to last, and you land bottom side of it, it's an easy drop in to land on it.
And I think this is where the experience comes in for Sam then.
I think
if he leaves that yellow
you're
till
going
last,
for yellows. You're going for yellows, and I'd have been taking the one to the top right first because that's a problem ball to get on.
Yeah.
So I'd have been taking that first to come out.
I think he might be playing that.
But
next.
I don't mind that shot as well because that was a semi-hard yellow.
Yeah.
He's left himself on the bad end. I think you need to get out of it, play with your others, land bottom side of that yellow, directly bottom at black, and it's a drop in to get on it. And you land straight.
See, he drops that in. He's actually missed it.
And he's left Chucky an open table now. Chucky can take these yellows because he potted with his first shot. And he's
You're correct. Absolutely correct.
I'm always correct, Lucas. Chucky's just left. He's left Chucky with a fantastic go at frame here. Chucky's not been watching. Chucky can take yellows. And Chucky's missed it. Chucky's missed a trick there. Unless those reds plant at top back, which I don't think they do. Chucky's missed a trick there. Because Chucky should have taken yellows. Because he planted that to bottom. And then he missed. He played the plant first shot and then missed.
Right, yeah.
So it was open table. Chucky's missed a trick there. Tim, you like to do that because you just like to be different to everyone else. That's all I can say on that note. But Chucky's definitely missed a trick there. He's at least got control of this pocket though. But I do think if Chucky had been noticing there, and I think he'd have taken yellows, and I think he'd have cleared them. I think he'd have taken the yellow that's over the bag.
I think at the same time, I think Chucky's seen an opportunity just to slow the game down a little bit as well. Maybe so. I think maybe he might have forgotten.
I just think he's missed it. I do think he's missed it because those yellows for me, you take the one that's over the bag.
Yeah, no, I do. I think it's an opportunity missed.
And they were gonna because he's ended up covering this bottom right. He's definitely missed a trick there. But Sam's about to open the game up for Chucky here because he's going to pop I think that's over bag that's covering Chucky's reds while he's got a ball that's knackered at bottom of the table.
I think if you are to win this game, I think Sam needs to show some very positive
he's
shots.
Ended up leaving him a chance here to hammer this into bottom left and screw over to the bottom right. But you've got to cue it like an absolute dream.
I think the harder you play it,
but you've still got
tougher it is to go across.
I've seen it. You do it this way around. You do this way to screw over to Yeah, I can see that.
That's very unlucky.
I can understand going that way, but
it's very attacking. And it's very positive, but it's very unfortunate.
I'm quite an attacking player, and I think that's too attacking.
That is very aggressive.
He's basically taken away his safety net straight away. While he was at the table,
basically handed Chucky.
Yeah, while he was at the table, he should have got his bad ball away from the red, while he still had control at top bag, and Chucky couldn't do out. Because when they got that out, he could have gone from them. Yeah, Land just set up plant now, come back to a bit further down. Oh no, he's going to...
Yeah, he might as well take top one first,
It's alright.
As long as he don't super himself, that's fine. Just come off cushion,
just want to make sure he don't not that safe.
He's left it on cushion.
It's not safe, but he's not going to leave him in an easy black. That's why I'd have been tempted to take the plant
first, yeah.
To come back down for the red to then get on this. Because especially as a left-hander, he's made that quite awkward.
He needs it to
and he's got a shot at it, but it's not easy.
It's one of them.
That's gone further than I thought it would have.
I think he needs just go full-blooded.
He's got to do.
Just concentrate on that black.
Go for it. He's nailed it, I know.
No.
Oh, no, he's overdone it. I thought he got it then halfway. Still not an easy clearance with that yellow on bottom.
No, it just...
Because you can't just drop on that.
I think there's just slight pressure with the black being over the pocket. I think...
That one over at bottom left is just sat on jaw, so we can't drop it in. So we can't just drop it in
I
and
think
land perfect
it needs to land on this yellow
And
in the middle of the table, perfect to drop on the
Yeah.
cushion again.
I don't.
And
He's in a bit
Oh.
of 50-50 land there.
I think
With
he'll
that
be all
black
right with it.
With that black where it is,
He can go either way. He can
I
play
think
with
you
top
go
left or
middle,
top right.
Middle bag, top left I'd go, but I think he's going top right.
Yeah, he can go either way. Depends which way he fancies.
I'd have only gone top left because it's closer to bottom right bag. So it
I
makes the
think
pot
he's.
slightly
I
easier
think
going
he's
that
given
way.
himself a
But
very
he's-
good
he's-
chance
He's
here.
done well to get it there. He's done well to get it there.
Give himself a good opportunity.
He's nailed it.
That's a
Yeah, played it
cracking
well.
shot.
Played
To
that
keep
very well.
himself in this game, I think that will just give Sam the belief to keep on going. That will.
I think if Chucky takes a three frame lead there, it's a tall task. That's a big frame.
I think
for Sam.
that's huge. I think we're in for a good night, aren't we, Manny Manson?
We always when I'm here.
Oh yes.
I think Chucky will be annoyed he hasn't taken that frame though.
Yeah, I think taking it for granted. You reckon?
Maybe it wasn't an easy black, was it? But I think he just.
Or just rush the
I think
clearance.
he maybe took the plant for granted, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
In the sense
Yeah.
that not seeing that the plant were going to force that first red to top cush, which is why I personally would have taken the plant before
Yeah.
the red on its own. But like you say, preference. If he nails black, if he'd have nailed black, which he nearly did, then it don't matter, does it? But because he hadn't done it, that's when you can look to critique it, I suppose.
See, he's got
this
one
time.
there, and
And those yellows look good.
I think main thing for
Those
Sam
yellows
is
look
he is
very good.
controlling that white ball.
I think those yellows should be going, personally. Sam, I
Is
think the way
getting
Sam
that-
played at the
To be
start of
fair,
the
I think
game,
if you go to the overhead view, I reckon that red might just sneak in.
no, but I think either way he took the yellows. Personally.
I think either or. I think. You reckon?
Partly because I'm not 100% sure whether that red goes.
If
must
it
do.
goes
if
red,
takes red, it must go in middle.
it must go. Yeah.
It must do, but I think I'd have been taking yellow.
I think if that red goes, I think the reds is the way
Just
way
because,
to go.
Just because the red on the right hand side of the table below the middle bag is a bit
Yeah, I think.
slightly awkward to get on. You know what I mean?
And I think he's just slightly underhit that for me. I think
You're
he wanted to
slightly
be.
awkward getting on that red, whereas you might have had a slightly harder start put on yellows. But
Yeah.
everything were dot to dot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if it comes out and takes them out and clears these reds up, then you can't complain about it, can you? So
I think
the
this
big
red
shot is going to be how he
clearly
gets.
clearly
It
goes.
must do, yeah. It must fly in because he's landed for it. Like I say, the shot is going to be how he gets on the red on the right hand side of the table now. And he's obviously going to leave it
I
till
reckon
last.
he's just gonna.
Because if he's
I think he's just gonna stun this in. He's gonna play the one over the corner pocket, and he's gonna try and land on this
and
difficult
the
red in
massive
it till,
problem with that
till
is
last.
So much about pace is that shot that he's flirting with middle bag. You're either going to land perfect or you're not going to be on
Well,
it.
he's definitely left this one,
He's
and
definitely taking that. I think he wanted to try get on it there, to be honest.
no, the way he played it there, I think
It looked,
it'd be
it
so
went-
disappointed
yeah.
if it.
He went round for a look at it as if he might have tried to get on it there. Because he's left himself maybe a tad too straight on this, that he might have to flick a bit
This
of
is a
side
very
onto it.
delicate little shot to try and
He's
get on.
screwing it. Tell you what, he's
To give himself a shot like
he's
that,
played
I think that's
very well.
fantastic.
He's got a nice touch. Got a nice touch with red, but when you play a shot that confident and play it that way, you're entitled to that, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's potted that well.
he's actually put it over the middle pocket, so it gives him more room to bridge as well.
Bit of queuing. Yeah, and he's checking
Fantastic
well.
clearance, so
That's,
you
brings
you
it
level
back
game.
level.
Race to
Game on.
6 now.
Hashtag quick maths from Luke Pierce.
Kapow.
Chucky's break is back.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to take yellows, even though the two in the middle of the table are a bit dodgy, but I think he'll try and get into them now.
He's not left himself. He's left a shot at middle. Not going to leave himself much after that. I think he's just snooking himself there. Big chance for Sam now. 2 visits.
Yeah, Sam's on a bit of a decent streak at the minute.
Yeah, I think he's just fine.
And Chucky's, since
Chucky-
last break, Chucky's not turned up.
Yeah, Chuck. I think since the huge chance he had in the past couple of frames ago,
just play the plant again, I suppose.
he's still got another shot here. Got a huge chance.
Well, I don't understand that shot.
No, I think the red was already in a good position for
I
me.
mean, he can take it to middle now, and it'll be a good shot. But it's like
I don't think that were needed. I think the red
that's not
up
the only time you should ever disrupt a ball is if
is if you
it's
feel.
considered safe or
Yeah.
a difficult shot to pot, and that for me was nowhere near a safe ball. That ball, yeah, I can understand it 'cause it was a bit further away from pocket.
Consider that as a
The
very good
first
shot,
one-
to be honest. He's
the first one
developed
was
that
nowhere
very
near.
well.
He's made the first one he got out. He's made it harder than what it was before. So I don't think it was wasn't a great shot, but he can still do these. He's still got a good chance at doing them. He's just, if he lands on it well, he can play it nicely. But he's just got a bit of navigating to do with these top two, I think. Well, I thought he'd have been taking top two there. Yeah, he might still be looking at it. Thought he'd have taken top two and left. Well, not left till second to last, but he might. I think he might genuinely try and get it out again now.
I don't think he needs to. I think he needs to play this one to the top.
Yeah.
I think
That's the right way for me.
Yeah.
I agree with you in saying that is the right way.
Just
but I thought
slightly.
they were, just a bit too much, hasn't he?
Slightly up. I think he can still hold for this one. Just
I
needs to
think-
time this
I
run
think
really
he'll
well.
play this way. We just top and try
Just
and
a
aim for just nudging
delicate
to
little
foot.
screw shot. I think he'll be fine here.
No, he's
I think
got it
if it
to
did,
the foot. Yeah, I think that's just a bit of a route issue there.
I think that were the right way to go. But I think Chucky in this position now is in command.
Yeah, Chucky's played right shot there. Got his bad ball off cushion, left Sam in a snooker.
I think this is Chucky's time now,
Sam's
just
got
to
away him to hit the one on bottom cush here, and then
compose himself.
Yeah, which he has done. Chucky can snook him
Same again. He can
Or
he
he'll
can
I think
contain
he pot-
himself.
Go for the one on the right of the two with a pot and play a shot to no.
He's actually potted it. Yeah.
Which I mean, he's
Don't know if he actually played for that.
I think he did, but I don't think he played it hard enough
No.
because now he's left himself a semi-hard shot to bottom, and he's played that really well. Now he just needs to
He's
run,
got a
run this off the
fantastic
side
angle
cushion with a
now.
bit of top and right, and land bottom.
Just
come
off a
past,
couple of cushions.
just come past black enough.
Just need to play it hard enough. I think he's
Yeah,
played
that's
that
all
very
right,
well.
is that he can just drop that in, black into the middle. He's ended up playing them very well. The shot to the bottom left was the
Yeah.
killer shot. That was a great shot. That were another good chance for Sam there. That were a good chance for Sam to take lead. I think like you say, just run that ever slight bit too far onto cushion.
Yeah, Sam's not been in lead since frame 5. When he was like, what, 3-1 up?
I think he was
something like that, yeah.
I think he was 4-3 up. And that was a very good chance to take back the lead there. But Chucky's taken them out nicely to reply to 2 good clearances from Sam, to be honest.
Is that Lavrak over there causing havoc?
Yeah, Lavrak's managed to squeeze his head through door frames.
I don't know how he's managed to do that.
Their last must have lathered it in Vaseline so he can squeeze it through door frame. But yeah, he's in the building. Lisa needs to look at her phone so she can get me a beer.
You ready for another beer?
I am, mate. I'm waiting for Lisa to look at her phone, but she's not looking at it. Sam's had a better break there, to be fair, hasn't
he? She's too busy chatting.
Why is nobody looking? Yeah. Right, that's my drink all sorted. I just took a bit of working out.
That's one way to do it.
Sam's got a decent chance here, answering back with a break, do you? Got one, just one he's got to work. He's just ran slightly too far for that.
I'll tell you what, I think if you can avoid the red ball, you can screw this into the middle pocket off the top cushion.
I don't think he can afford
potentially develop the one on the right cushion.
I think he can definitely put it to middle. He can definitely put it to middle, but
yeah, I think the red's slightly in the way in it.
I don't think he can avoid the red to the point of getting back below the yellow for the top bag.
I think he's going to give it a go. He could potentially leave a double.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to that. I don't know.
He's tried to go my way, and
he has absolutely hammered that.
By playing it so hard, he's missed the pot.
I don't blame him for hammering it because he had to. But he has hammered it, and he's left Chucky with a good chance here of getting his 2-frame lead back. Did you read the message?
No.
Did you read the message? I said it fully. Saying that Dave said it would be good. Did you pay for it? Did you pay for it? That's why I texted you saying, oh, do another beer. Dave said he got money for it. He offered to get me one when I came back. Chucky's played that very nicely there. Yeah. I hate playing them off 2 cushions pace-wise, but he played that nicely.
I think
to just
can
punch
he
up.
Slightly pinch it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he just play this with a bit of screw. No, he's just run it round. Yeah, that's all. I thought he needed to play with a bit of screw.
I think he's got a bit of insurance here because he's got 2 yellows safe as well. He just needs to concentrate on this one. Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah,
good lad.
That's a nice takeout from Chucky. Sam might not be best pleased with himself there. That he's. I think he felt like he had a good chance of taking them out. Just slightly ran out of position. But Chucky's answered back with a good clearance. Got that 2-frame lead back that he went into this little session in with, so he'll be happy with that. Charles Farrah Denton to break. Hashtag catch the white in the slips.
I think we might be catching it here in a minute. No, it stayed on table.
He has hammered them.
I wish I had Chucky's break.
My break's better than Chucky's, I don't care what you say. But
If I had a big break,
with the way he's just played last 2 frames, if these reds were getting cleared, if these reds get cleared up, I would not be surprised.
I think if Chucky,
He's only got 2. He's got those 2 on right hand side with the middle bag to just figure out what's best to do with them, and he's played that very well.
I reckon he'll try and punch this towards the bottom corner pocket.
I think
here.
he'll play it with a bit of screw just to go into it, and he's played that very nice.
He's all right here. Just needs to drop it in. He doesn't need to do out special with it. Just drop it in.
He needs to leave himself in a place where he pots the red to the left middle and avoids the yellow, so he can take the black.
I think he'll be
to the
fine. I
middle.
think he'll be fine here.
And I
That's
think he's
fine.
done
Is
alright,
that?
as long as he plays it so it misses the yellow. The 2,
Just
one
needs
of
to
the top
avoid
yellow
them,
of the
doesn't
2
he?
next to it. He's all right, and he's just flicked off it, but he can still cut this.
Need a
He
couple.
can still cut this,
Need a good
but he's going to be close to white going it top left.
double, you reckon?
No, it don't go because it yellows.
Oh, he's cut it in.
Cut all day long,
and he's actually
potted
fouled.
Sam's yellow, and now
Wow,
Sam's
it's getting pretty
got a
tense
bit,
out there, to be honest.
He's got to sort these out a little bit, I think. He's got a couple. He's got those 3 middle at table that are a bit. He's got to negotiate them well, and then the 2 near left, top left are a bit close to each other. I think that's why he's just taking top one there. I think he's going to try and pot this and screw into the 3 middle at table. To be honest with you,
He's not got much to screw back on.
and he has. Even though I can't see it, he has.
No.
And he's landed exactly where you don't want to land, because he's left him send that pot to top bag, but he's bridging on. I think he's just going to play safe.
I think
here.
he's just going to drop this over
the
the
nudge this
pocket.
off at side cushion.
Yeah.
And
It's
leave
the right
Chucky
shot.
A snooker. And it's an easy one, cushion it. Not that way, but he's gone that way, and he's
Has he nailed
nearly
that?
nailed it. Oh, I tell you what. If he'd have nailed that, I think Jake Dalton would have had a brain aneurysm. And side bottom would have been in an induced coma.
Yeah, we have.
That is a brilliant effort. But now that has left Sam with a very good chance at clearing these. He's just got to land all right on those 2 in middle at table, but he should be taking these out. Yeah, he should be taking these now. And he cannot afford to make a mistake on them, because that black is over bag.
I think he's just slightly not hit this hard enough for me.
I'd have been playing to get on him from that one.
Yeah, I think he needs to be a lot higher up.
I think he wanted to, but he's got that little safety cushion of he can take that one first.
A lot left hand side.
A lot of it. Huggins of it, as John Potts would say. And that's why I don't like that. I think you need to swing that.
I think you needed
2 or 3 cushions rather than checking, because you're hitting the ball that thick. The check isn't going to bring it back on itself.
No, it's not.
Just going to slow it down, which is why it's landed in that position. And to be fair, he's now left himself a devilish shot, because
he's actually left himself a bit of a.
He's got to take the one on the right, and it's
a shot or nothing.
Put him close to the
if he misses this, is game over. This one.
And
he's played it dead weight. He's played it dead weight. He's
got
it.
Oh, that is a brilliant
That's
shot.
a fantastic shot.
That is a brilliant shot. To get that pace bang on, that's brilliant.
Fantastic.
I didn't think he would get in there.
And I think that's one thing you can't.
He's made what should have been a pretty easy clearance. He made it look hard, but he's taken those last 2 balls.
One thing you can't do is write Sam Dexter off in this match.
He's playing brilliant.
I think he's
playing very well.
Playing a fantastic match, and I think we're in for a good run into towards the end.
Chucky is an hard man to chase, because Chucky, when he's ahead, he usually lets loose a bit.
I think knowing from experience, from our experience, we know Chucky. We know Sam, but we've not seen Sam play as much as Chucky has. And I think we're being treated to a very good match here now.
Yeah.
So if there's any Sam fans out there, well, I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, he's controlled it nicely with white ball, but he's come up dry. Chucky's got an half a chance, maybe on reds. Half a chance on reds, I think.
I think I've got a shout out from Lee Kelsey too as well for his son Oliver, wishing Chucky all the good luck in this match. So good luck, Chucky, from Oliver. I hope you're well as well, Kelsey lad.
Tell you what, Chucky's played a brilliant shot there to land on his semi-difficult red. He's not followed it up with a good shot though. He's done that a couple of times tonight in landing where he wants to be, but then taking that shot for granted.
Yeah.
And then having a bad position on his next shot, because now he's in a lot of trouble here. He's not got any that. He's not got any. I think one of the only shots he's got here is a billiard shot to run off that red in the middle of the table to try and pop the red.
Do you reckon he's trying to cut this in? Oh, whoa.
He played the billiard shot there. 100% played the billiard shot that I mentioned. Because I generally think that was the only shot I had. And with Chucky's slight lapse in concentration, he's left Sam with a brilliant chance to take these out now and get back level. It's just about negotiating them now. He's played that alright, but
no, I think his fine is there.
Angle,
no, I think he's got a plenty enough angle here.
He
can give himself plenty of option from that shot.
I thought it would a bit straighter than that.
No, I think he's got plenty of angle there.
The only one he's got to worry about a bit is that one on bottom cush, I suppose. To be fair, that one at the top of the rack only goes to the right hand side of the table, so he's just got to get right on that, I think. I
think he needs to try and stun towards this bottom cushion now. Yeah, it's fine as that.
Nah, it's not. I don't think it is, personally.
See, I think if he plays this with a bit of
the right angle,
bit of top spin here towards the red is now, towards the left hand, left middle pocket is. He's stunning down on cue ball, so he's not doing that.
Well. He played that very, very well. He played it perfectly. Just drop this in now, and hopefully he just hopes to land above the red to leave that yellow to the opposite middle. It's just all about pace, is this? Yeah, he's played it nicely. Maybe not gone as far as
not quite
but I think
for
he'll
him.
be happy with that. He's got a shot. That's all you can ask for, is a shot. Yeah, and he's played that very well.
Well played, Sam. A very good clearance again.
Yeah, brings it back level after Chucky. Maybe just getting a bit careless with his white ball.
We're in for a tense final session, aren't we?
Yeah, but that's a good clearance from Sam there. Yeah, I think these next two frames are a big part of this game, because they're going to be taking another break in two frames time.
Definitely, I think.
And if one of them wins two, I think that could be a telling on who wins the game.
Wow.
And that was another nice break from Chucky. And I think he would love to take reds, but he can't. There's no starter ball on reds. I think he'll love to.
I think yellows is his starter. I think
he's got to,
even though he's got two difficult yellows to contend with here.
There's no starter on reds. He can't take reds.
No, it's not an option for me.
He's just got to find a way to get.
I think it's one of them. He needs to get into it early.
Drop this in right middle, then leave him send on the other ones at right middle.
If it's to go for these, he needs to go for it now. He don't want to. I don't know about this.
I don't agree with this, because
for me, he's limiting his options. For me,
I think you go into him as early as you can.
Yeah, I think
if you go into him as early as you can, then you've got options if you miss. Whereas if you go into him as late as you can and it will arrive.
If I was chucking now, I think is the clearance guaranteed? Although the yellow in the middle of the table now, could he play that to the bottom left-hand corner?
I think that's a shot now.
To try and get into him now if he was to take the shot.
I think that is
to take the clearance. Well, he's gone for it and he's missed it. He opened them up nicely,
He's got
but didn't
enough
get the
to block
pot.
that red to top left.
But it
But
gives Sam a
goes
good
to plenty
chance.
of other pockets. And like you say, the way Sam's played the last couple of frames, you'd probably expect him to take these. He's played that. Ooh, I thought that we were just going to run onto yellow, but he's played that lovely.
Judge that to perfection.
See, that's the only reason why I don't really like that shot is you had a chance of coming up slightly short and leaving a bad bridge. It might have just come far enough that he's not bridging over the yellow. That's why I'd have been after. Yeah, he's just come far enough. But I'd have been probably tempted to take the outside one first, just for that reason.
Needs a slight bounce, he's got it.
But still got a very good chance at these. Still a little bit of negotiating to do because it's not easy to get position from this ball to
Take
next.
the one slightly closest to him. Can he jab that in, screw that into the side cushion again, or is he going to take one down line? I think it is, yeah.
I think he's got to take one down line. It's just where he's going to leave this from here. He's tried
by doing that,
he's tried pinching pocket because of that, I think. And Chuck is in a similar
it's a
position
huge
where
pressure for him.
The two at the top of the table, it's very hard for him to get the right position on those balls themselves. So I think there's half a chance that Chucky will put a safety. And I'd take the safety now. Unless... Oh, he's going so... Oh, no, he's going to take this to
I'll
top
tell you
right,
what,
actually.
a bit of bottom right-hand side just to check it through. Oh, a bit of bottom right-hand side for me, just to screw off two cushions.
Yeah, he's played a nice
just through the
spot
gap
there,
of the
but
red
he's
and yellow. That would have been the
I'll tell you
ideal
what, if
shot.
that yellow passes the black, and I think it does. If Chucky nails that, that is a brilliant.
This is a monster shot.
He's got it.
He's got it as well.
That is a fucking
Wow.
great shot. I'm sorry for the language, but that is a great shot. He's still got one good pot in him here on that last yellow. He needs to get one good pot. He needs a bounce.
He's got it.
Yeah,
He's got it. He's got a
bounce
chance.
here
He's
to
got a
top
chance
right.
here.
I think he's just going to screw. He'll play this. He'll play this with a bit of a screw just to come across the bottom of the black. I think.
I don't think he will.
the black
I think
middle.
he'll just try and drop this in for the bottom left-hand corner. Me.
I
I think he's gonna throw everything at the middle. Do you reckon?
This in middle. No, he's gonna play my shot to top bag with a bit of screw.
Wow. Yeah.
Suck me, Luke.
Is it, oh, well,
Tell you
he's,
what,
well, he's
this'll
not
be-
going for middle again. He's going for
No,
top
he's
corner.
going top back, dead
He's
straight.
missed it.
Oh, he's right.
Wow.
Wowzers. I thought
It's all
that way-
twists and turns in this
with
game.
with how he left that, I thought that was nailed on. I genuinely, I thought that was nailed on.
To be honest, I thought he was going for middle. Me.
Not
just to
with
drop it
that.
in.
The only thing I would say about that black is, I don't understand why he didn't play it with a bit of screw. At the slight chance you miss it like you did, you play it with a bit of screw
more
to
or
get
less
white on
stunned
bottom
that,
cloth.
didn't he?
Yeah, he stunned it.
He just
for me,
did
I think you
a
should
delicate
instead of
screw
a
shot. I
screw,
think you bring
just to
in.
put your white on bottom.
It's a bit more
cushion, just in
control.
case you do.
Yeah, a bit more control, and you're bringing it back towards.
That's one of those, like I say, preference thing again for us. I'd have played that with a bit of screw just to leave the white there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If Chucky plays it that when he nails it, there's no qualms. We're not even having that
No,
conversation.
well, we're already talking about the
So-
break-off shot, aren't we?
Sam seems to have left himself.
I
in
think he just needs to
slightly-
play this way a bit of left-hand side, just to check it up a
Yeah,
little bit. I
do.
think he'll
don't
be
think-
fine.
He don't look like there's any trouble, but he's.
Well, he's looking
screwing
about
across the
screw.
face of it. I think same pocket. Yeah,
It's
and
fine.
I don't
Oh,
know if he is. I think he's left himself a bit
Bit-
straight.
I think he needs to play with this a lot of top left-hand side here,
I think it,
just to give himself, just to
no,
get him
I
away
don't-
from the.
I don't think.
Or do you think
that's
he's too
dead
straight?
I think you go bottom and right to try and come round back at black.
He looks to be playing top left-hand. Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's a great shot.
It's a great effort.
Couldn't tell from that angle,
And
but he's
A
A
bit-
slight pressure on this shot. Big shot. He's got it. He's got it. He's taken the
good
lead. He's not had the lead for a
For a long time.
for a long time. So that's a huge frame.
Chucky, in my opinion, will be kicking himself there. Very kicking himself.
Hello, Gav. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, it's got. It's getting quite tense now, Gav.
So Sam has gone in off the break and picked the white out of the pocket again, and that is the second time he's done that tonight. And I said earlier, I think you're pathetic if you call it, but if a person does it a second time, and I know it looks bad because it looked like he's doing it just because Chucky's behind, but for me, if Chucky's maybe warned him early and said, look, that's actually a foul for picking white out of pocket when you foul, and then they do it again, I'd completely understand calling it. So that's it's a bit of contentious one. That
I think
it is actually a foul, but Chucky's not called him on it. So
I think the type
we'll
of
have to see how this
the
round goes.
person Chucky is, not the player. I think the person for me, I think he's just he knows he's gone in off, and he's just
which I do get that, but it's one of those where I did say earlier, if you call that, I think you're pathetic, but if someone then does it again, it's a bit of a hang on a minute. Chucky's probably not warned him earlier and said, look, that is actually a foul, because Sam probably don't know that is a foul.
No, I think
he's newish to the pool scene. I do get. I don't know, mate. I think top back was a choice because for me that was pretty much dead straight to top bag. But I would have played it to the top bag with a little bit of screw just to come back to the bottom cushion.
I think I agree with Artie, to be honest. I think being in that position, I'm always confident of playing those type of shots to middle pocket. I think
I get that, Artie, but it is technically game away. So I wouldn't, as much as I don't probably agree with the foul being given, if someone keeps committing a foul that's, it might be a shitty foul, but if someone keeps committing it, then do you let them get away with it 100 times or do you give them a warning? It's definitely a contentious thing, like Rhino said earlier. When he did it earlier, Rhino said he'd have called it. No, Artie, it was pretty much dead straight to top bag, I think. I think it was top bag.
It's one of them. If it was straight, I think I do agree with you, man. I think you do need to.
He's hit the near side jaw, but the white was on a dead perfect.
He's
line,
absolutely
so he's
tried smashing it into top bag, hasn't he?
I think.
Do you think that's a bit of tension and a bit of pressure?
I think that's a bit of Chucky plays the shot better and cues the shot better when he's stunned.
Yeah.
So he's just done what he's good at, which I get. But for me, I think you just look at a bit of game situation there and you play that as a soft screw and you play it as a near dead weight screw, so your white's coming back to the bottom cushion. Then if you do manage to miss it when you shouldn't do, you've got that safety net of you've put your white on bottom cushion, so he's got to pull off a good shot to get on it from there. Artie, to be honest, you probably are better than me, but I'm better looking than you, so I don't give a shit.
Just go get personal. Chucky just opened bag up slightly.
It's a preference thing at the end of the day. I'd have gone top bag because I prefer going to corner bags than middle bags.
And personally, I'm I'm all for middle bags, me. I think it's always been my preference. I think if Spenner's still watching, I think
Spenner would have taken it top bag.
I think he'll know I'd be preferring to take it into the middle pocket all day long.
I genuinely think, by the way the white ended, that were pretty much dead straight to top bag, and with how close you are to it.
Yeah.
For me, if you try and take that to the middle bag, it makes it an harder pot than what it is taking it to top bag. That's just my personal preference on how I saw that shot with where the white ended.
Do you think Chuck is going for these?
Yes. And he's missed that one top side now.
Oh, sure that's dropping, isn't it? Is it dropping?
No, it's, that's landed.
That looks like it's on it.
It's not landed too bad. To be fair, I know exactly how you feel. I carried him to doubles in Wednesday Night League, but he pulled off a very good trick shot in semi-finals that night, and he'll remember it if he's watching. Sam has played an absolute
worldie, but his red gun's safe, but he can bring this out though now.
Yeah, see, a pull brain. You have just mentioned that as a pull brain.
He can bring this out earlier, right now.
The difference between a pull brain and a snooker brain is you could play a shot to note cross double here on that red. And you've got that.
And I tell you what, he's going for the pot.
He's not taking it.
He's going for the pot. What's he going for here?
And he's playing to clear
this is very aggressive, and I tell you what, he's not left this. He's not.
For the similar sense that we said earlier, that's his snooker brain not knowing a pull brain, not being different to a pull brain, and he should never have ever cleared that bag. And he did it earlier for Chucky, and he got away with it in that frame.
So for me, right, okay, he takes the two reds. What does he leave himself after that?
A skill shot.
A skill shot, that is. That Chucky's level.
I've
had that situation as had earlier on in the match.
Very
early, granted.
And to be fair, he's run too far just to take these reds anyway, because he's got to take the bottom one. And he's just going to leave himself. He's potted him. I won't even say he's potted himself into trouble, because he's just potted the wrong ball.
Yeah,
but now he's left himself a double tip middle bag to leave a skill shot. And for me, I don't know.
And for me, for a skill shot, you kind of need to be dead behind it, don't you, just to give that reassurance that you've got the skill shot.
I agree, I genuinely agree with you. I think the fact that Sam is a snooker player trying to transition into a pool player he's gone the wrong way about a fair few clearances that he's not ended up doing.
I think I'd like to agree on it as well. I think ability-wise with Sam, I think he's got abundance of ability.
Yeah, I genuinely think maybe 1 or 2 years' time, if Sam keeps playing pool regular.
But I've been told this is Sam's first money match, actually. And to be playing for this kind of money to start with, I think it's a huge experience for him.
He's had a little bit of luck with where that's landed there, because I think the only genuine, fairly comfortable pot is left is the yellow over the bag. But this for me is where Chucky's pool brain should take over and think you should never take that yellow over the bag.
Well, that's the thing, innit?
The way Sam's been playing, Sam would take that yellow over the bag to try and land on
I think
these.
that's the difference, yeah.
I don't think Chucky will do that, because they're not easy to land on, especially the yellow next to the red.
But if Chucky's thinking if he can get...
For me,
if we had a little white marker...
I think he's going to aim to... The one just left of the black spot now, he's going to aim to clip off that and land up bottom cushion.
Yeah, it's the right shot, and this is where pull comes into it, doesn't it?
I am Mystic Manny, by the way, for all viewers, so I am right a lot of the time, just let you know. Artie. Just stop going on about it, I'm bored here now. No one's right, no one's wrong. It's an opinion preference. You're chatting balls now, right, to be honest with you. Right, and Chucky's got his just rewards here, in a sense that Sam's come out at snooker and put a red safe. So Chuck,
No, it's just.
I tell you
it's-
what,
do you
I
know
thought
what?
he'd fannied it.
The side is
I
just
thought
brought
he
it
played
round for
He
him.
played it right. He had to put a bit of side on it. I
Yeah.
just thought he'd fannied it. So now he just
You know
needs
what?
to
The
stun up to
most
top
important
cush.
shot is just get towards the cushion and
Yeah.
get out enough for the black.
Yeah, I think you go safe
I
now
think-
and
I
you play
think-
it dead straight with screw off at side cush.
These are
Instead of getting
the
delicate,
red's slightly a bit of a blocker.
Yeah, that's how I'd have played that. Instead of getting delicate and try to land between
Yeah.
reds, I'd have played that all day. Tim,
We're talking
you
about
chat
this middle
balls as well.
middle bag and
Yeah, he's nailed it. That's a good clearance from Chucky. He needed that.
well, we're actually getting a bit rowdy in here now.
Uh,
We've got quite a few people in actually.
It don't look like they have been taking a break every 10 frames, but I think they're playing it out now, and that's probably the best thing to do, because to take a break and be
Well, it's
maximum 5 frames is probably a bit silly, so they're doing the right thing, they're not taking a break. Oh, Mike, in case you're still watching, we found Rimmer.
he's in here somewhere.
He might have been crawling in one of cracks or something. Speaking of Mike, he just commented.
Boom.
No, I don't believe Middlebag would shot Tim, so
I believe it was middle bag all day long. All day long for me.
yeah, I do agree with you that. I think they've both played well. Sam's played better than what I expected him to be honest. But I do think, like you say, that knowledge, the pull knowledge in itself is probably why this is 15 all. If Sam had the pull knowledge, I'm not saying like Chucky's got loads of it, because let's be honest, Chucky's not exactly the most knowledgeable tactical player going in wakey,
But he's been playing. He's been playing for over a decade now.
He's got the experience.
And he's been playing
of it.
for. Yeah, he's not played for a
That's
lot
a
of
nice
money,
shot.
but he's played a fair few money matches,
Aye.
hasn't he?
If you could pot any shot 50 times out of 50, I'd be absolutely amazed, because if I'm honest, you're terrible.
Just Chucky needs to be wary.
Yeah, Chucky's played a nice shot. I think he's just left enough where he can.
Would you leave it to middle?
He's surely got it right angle so he can just run through for bottom yellow. Yeah, you can run through and leave your centre bottom yellow here.
I think it's I think he's just going to leave himself at middle. Yeah, he's actually just overrun it slightly.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't like that shot. I think you play the one at the black spot.
Now we're talking.
Oh, I knew you'd bite at it.
Well, apologies for the
Yeah, and I think
language.
As much as we're talking about pull knowledge and all that, I think Chucky's gone the wrong way about them, and he's left himself an hard shot.
Yeah.
Artie, I'll play you for a pack of Haribo Tang Fastics. So this is right shot for me, easy snooker. You get an easy snooker that's hard to get out of.
Yeah, he doesn't have much well, to be fair, I reckon he can swerve around this red.
Yeah, he's got to go for swerve.
Do you know what? If he actually plays it slow, if he actually plays it slow enough, I reckon he actually can play this enough to pot it.
Yeah, I think you've got to aim to. You've got to play the swerve to pot
The harder,
it and hope you come back.
the harder you play this shot with swerve. Well, he's not.
Again.
He's not
He
playing the
nailed one
swerve.
earlier for 2 cushions, so. Yeah, that's a good
He's
hit.
played
Yeah,
that
that's a
very
very
well.
good hit.
He's
That's a good hit.
What do you have
I
to say on
mean,
that comment,
in fairness,
Manny Manson?
I think I give you a good shot because I also love food.
Are we talking KFC, Chinese?
If we're throwing a KFC and a Chinese in there, Artie's got no chance. Yes, Sam's got to be playing these now to find another snooker, I think. With that red where it is, I'll go to top view. Yeah, that red don't pass the yellow, so for me you've got to be playing these in a sense to find a good snooker. And he's not. The last couple of pots he's done, he's playing them as if he's going to clear them.
Well, he's playing with top right here.
He's going to try and get on it now. And I don't agree with that. He's on it.
Do you know what?
He's
With
on
that,
it
with
and he's played it well, but
slight
I don't
nudge,
think I'd have played that.
I
way.
think he's just played a very good shot there.
He has it. It's turned out well, but I don't think that's the right route. I think that's too aggressive.
Well, he's playing with top here. He's playing with confidence. He's
He's
got it as well.
He's played a brilliant pot there. He's played a very
And
nice
I think this
pot.
is the difference between. I think this is what the ability that Sam's got. He's got abundance of it. He goes for these shots because he clearly has confidence in his own ability. Whether it's the right shot or the wrong shot, it's when you're out there and playing it.
I understand that. I just think.
I'd have thought I would have left that a little bit straighter into the middle, but it's.
I'd have played that shot the way he's played it. To be fair.
Just drop this into the middle, and he's got black over.
I'd have been playing that shot the way he played it. I'd do, but I wouldn't have been going for them.
See, a snooker player would be knocking these round angles a bit, but he's actually just dropped that in.
That is the way to play that shot. Though.
Absolutely.
I don't think you could have ever wanted to play it any differently.
For Sam, he just needs to keep things simple, and that is an absolute fantastic clearance.
I don't think Chucky's. I don't know what's. Don't know what's up with Chucky at the minute. To be honest, he's not. I wouldn't go as far to say that for the last little session that Sam's played brilliant. I think Sam's just played as well as he has been for most at rest of the game, and Chucky's just not played as well.
Yeah, I think if I would have an opinion in the entire match, I think Sam's been slightly more consistent with the way he's played. Just the way he's set out his game plan.
I think if
he's put I'll have a John's.
I'll have a dark fruit if you're offering, Chris.
John Smith's.
No, it's dark fruits. Might be black fruits.
No Sambuca, please.
Dark fruits, please.
John Smith's, please.
Cheers, Chris. Yeah,
I
Sam's
think
gone for his slightly conservative breaking in there, where he's kept White out of pocket at least.
It's been a very close match.
Take control at table.
It's got to go to decider on it.
Rob, to be fair, credit to them both, and I will be one at first to say that Sam has played a lot better than what I thought he would. But I can only go on what I've seen of Sam in like one frame pool, and it's not really a good judge of money match games
and to be honest, I think
big races. But
I think I've seen Sam play a little bit more. Not in a long race, but I've seen him play against myself. To be honest, I think he's shown his ability.
To be fair though, Luke, you're shit, so
well,
I can understand him.
Did he beat me?
I can understand him beating you easily if that's what happened.
No, he didn't beat me, to be fair, but
he must have played bad then.
No, absolutely not. He's a top quality. They're both are. I think it's gonna go down to wire. I think if it goes 16 apiece, 17 apiece, I think.
Chucky's played another pretty poor shot there, and he's gives Sam a chance at clearing these. It's not an easy chance, but it's a chance.
I think you'll start to see
Tell you what, if that yellow's just it goes to bottom left, I think this could be Charlie going for game. I'll tell you what, no, he'll take that to middle actually, because he'll play ones at bottom left now. He'll go bottom left.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Maybe mid left, then mid right, and then play them two. Unless I think he'll go.
For me, this is another typical shot right. He's got a delicate little shot to the left-hand middle pocket, and I think
you just run into black if you're playing that ball.
I don't think you even do that. I think it's just a delicate little shot.
Yeah, you just play it dead weight and it just runs into black.
Yeah, there you go. He's actually missed it. Oh, no, just taking it.
Just at a good pace, but he's landed all right. That he can screw down and make sure he lands on the bottom red of the two.
He needs to make sure he gets down on this.
He needs to be on the bottom red of the two, and now he needs to trust a bit of luck here.
He just needs to avoid the cannon, doesn't he?
snooker.
No, I think
Bottom red
let's
off at
let's
side
go
cush.
overhead. Come on, let's go overhead. Let's have a quick look.
I'm telling you now. Bottom red off at side
Yeah, he's
cush.
not avoiding them, is he?
Bottom red off at side cush, and he's going to just land white in gap.
Going for the pot here would
He's
not give him much
He's going to play it snooker.
advantage. That's a cracking shot. That's a shot.
Hashtag Mystic Money Strikes again.
Yeah, but we needed to go to the
But he played that
overhead
in a
view, bird's eye.
He's played that in a good sense there. That even if Sam gets out of this, and unless he goes for unless he goes for the top two, unless he goes for the two furthest up the table, if he ends up hitting any other ball, he's more than likely going to leave Chucky claims because that top red now passes the bottom red.
Yeah,
whereas it didn't before.
The top two yellows
So
at the top of the table. If he hits them at
hit.
dead weight off two cushions,
yeah, that's what he's got to aim for.
He's guaranteed snooker back there.
You've got to aim for them two that are furthest up the table. Unless
but he can clearly
see this and get up there.
Wow, I don't agree with that shot.
Chucky, these regulation. Chucky has got to take these out.
He needs these shots.
He's got to. I mean, that top red goes.
I'm
not saying it flies in, but it goes.
I think Chucky with 20 pints and 20 shots.
He plays better after 20 pints and 20 shots.
It won't surprise me. He needs to take these.
Yes, keep going. He's played that well. Sam could obviously see that yellow that we didn't think he could. That brings it back level again.
Well, it's getting tense.
Race to 2.
We're in for a very exciting.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we've had barmaid Chris on beers now.
Who's this Mark Oxley saying sack the DJs?
Cheers, Christopher.
Well, we're not DJing. We're commentating.
Mark Oxley, I don't know you, but if you want the DJs, you need to go onto a different stream to this, to be honest, mate.
Yeah. We know someone called Crammy, but I won't recommend it.
Is Crammy actually a DJ? Or has he tried to be one?
He likes his trance and dance music, doesn't he? He's a bit of a nutter, isn't he?
I just thought it was weird. Chucky has absolutely hammered them.
Tell you what.
That hurt my ears. And was stood at where
break.
We're sat roughly about 10 foot away from the table, and that actually made me like jiggle my ear a bit because that sounded beautiful. And if Chucky went on Chucky at start of the game takes these reds out. So for me, he's flirted with that there.
Are we going Scottish now?
There was probably a bit of Kerry, I don't know what you're actually on about, but
we're going Scottish accent. There's a wee bit of a sarcasm.
There probably was a bit of sarcasm in there.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a very sarcastic person, but I don't actually remember which comment you're referring to. So, yeah, Chucky started off with a pretty poor shot there, but he's recovered from that. The only problem is that red on right hand side of the table only goes to the top, so he's got to land on that very nicely. And I think he's left himself good enough position here to just stun over. And hopefully be queuing between the black and yellow. Hopefully. That's me being a perfectionist. And also very bad at pool.
Can't wait to play our game in
still better
10
than
minutes
Luke.
time. And we're about, well, I must be at least 10 pints deep right now. At least.
Definitely don't go to the middle bag.
That can't
He must have just been he's obviously just too straight on that and thought, I'm going to leave my centre shots at top bag. And
he's nailed it. Snookered.
And he's not had a touch there. He's absolutely nailed that red.
I bet Sam's heart is absolutely going.
He's nailed the red and he's not had the touch he wanted. But he's got no other option but to bottom cush and
it won't surprise me if he hits this as hard as out and it just goes in. Do you know what? He's actually played it so slow.
He's tried to play it cute. I'm
absolutely so surprised he's tried touching that instead of just absolutely hammering it like he.
With the way he's walked away from that, I feel it's almost as if he's just got down and half hit it.
And half just given up on the shot.
and not actually thought about trying to hit it properly. But
I'd have thought he got down and just
for me,
knocked
for me,
the
you can't miss that.
Thor's hammer off that.
I don't think he'd have been smashing it, but he'd have been playing it as enough pace to pot the black in either top bag. And,
Absolutely,
and I
yeah.
don't. I think he even played at a pace that if he'd have hit the black, it'd have gone in with the top. And like Sam's left that
It's-
short.
it's-
Oh
it's
my
not-
god!
it's not a
Oh
tip,
my
it's not a
god!
tip. Oh my word!
That is a twitch. That is a twitch.
That is
That is a big twitch.
wow. You know what?
That is.
I think we have to
wow.
call it now. I think that's got to be the turning point in
That
this match.
That is wowzers.
That is a huge
if I were
turning
wearing
point.
trousers, that is wowzers in my trousers business. But I don't actually have
Oh
trousers
my
on.
word!
I've only got shorts on. Sorry, fans. That is. The worst thing about that is when he played that first shot and he potted it. I was about to say it'd been better not potting that because he's left a semi-awkward shot here. But I'd never thought in a million leagues he were going to leave that short. I thought if he were going to leave it harder, he were going to pot it harder and put white near bottom cushion, still leave a shot.
Manny, say semi again.
We are about to see how much of a semi I'm about to get on this break. I think he's going to
Unbelievable, Jeff.
He's going to lash this break. He's going to lash it.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what,
To be fair, no, he hasn't. He's played it fairly
absolutely
controlled
stuck
again.
to-
And he's gone dry, and Chucky has got a chance to reverse dish for the game.
I think for future
And to
reference,
be
we need
honest,
to take a reference.
Chucky wants reds here, but the only red he's got is like a plant that's very hard.
I don't think Sam's potted off many
In
breaks. and I
fairness,
think-
he's not even got a rate easy yellow. But I could tell you something. I want to be reds. If anything, you want to be reds here, just because of that top at table and bottom. He can get the bottom yellow out off this. Yeah, I like that shot.
It's just gone safe, hasn't
I mean, if it don't go
Well,
in,
I
I like
mean-
that shot.
he?
But
Just straight in, straight
rather
in.
that, you look like a prick. Shut up. Yeah, I agree, Artie, mate. He's just had a
What are you
massive
chatting,
arm
Nathan?
twitch there. A massive arm twitch on that.
Who are you?
I think you were trying. I think that is like we've been saying. I think that was the perfectionist in him, maybe trying to just drop it in dead weight to make sure he landed on something instead of just potting it and trying to be on something.
Maybe a bit of pressure.
it
Maybe
were-
forgetting rules, maybe as well.
I don't think it'd be that because he plays these rules on a Thursday.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
so.
think
Yeah.
it's not a problem with rules. I think he's just genuinely thought. I think he's just genuinely had the thought in his head that he can hold for that. And he's to be fair, he left it a good 4-inch short.
He
And,
did, to be
Any
fair.
lass out there will tell you 4-inch isn't big, but in pool 4-inch is pretty big.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That is to be 4-inch short.
It's not about the
in
size.
pool is
It's
pretty good. It's pretty.
it's
big.
about making it to pocket.
We might have these Kerry Lee Scots up here.
Or the
saying
cushion.
4-inch is pretty.
I mean, we're not bothered as long as we make it to cushion, innit?
Yeah. That's not a bad shot. He's maybe just overrun it. It must
To be
pass
fair,
the
do you
red.
know what? If that goes past the red, I think
It does
he's
pass.
actually got a really
It
nice
does
angle.
pass, but you've still got the yellow. Furthest yellow down doesn't pass still.
I think if he gets into these, it'll be.
Artie, I'll roll down a cricket wicket, me. I don't bother. I tell you what, he's got a bit unlucky there. I think he's snookered himself. Judging by its stream, he's snookered himself. But there's a very small chance he can actually see that to pot it in the middle bag, and if he has, he's had a nice touch there. Yeah, he's playing it like he can see it. Oh, and
That's
he's
a great
nailed it.
shot.
He's got a bit unlucky because I don't think that the furthest yellow down.
I'd like to
doesn't
agree,
pass
Artie,
the red,
but
don't
I just under pressure. I've never been in that
I
situation.
don't believe that
I've never
yellow-
played
I
for
don't
that
believe
money.
that yellow passes the red, and he's finished just wrong side of this yellow. 'Cause if it's that close to it, if you're going to try and top that through, you're going into black. Oh, he's done well though.
He's
Yeah,
topped
he's
it
played
through.
that very well, but he's arguably got unlucky that he's going to have to play another storm to get on black here.
These middle
Unless he-
bags.
Unless the only thing he does, either plays this very hard with loads of top to try and get out for cut, or he drops it in for a double.
I
He's
think
gonna try and stun it
you
in for a
drop
double, I
drop
think.
in for a double. and he has done.
Yeah, he's stunned
He's-
him for a double. This
or
could
or,
be
or
an
do you try and
absolute
leave it short for a
storm.
treble? Do you try
This
and
could
play
be
the
a storm,
intentional
this.
the intentional treble?
You've got to win 10 for the double.
There's always a
He's got it,
treble.
He's nailed it. He's nailed it. That is
Wow,
absolute-
what a finish.
That's a beauty of a clearance.
We are in for a deciding frame.
And we've actually got 59 viewers listening to me and you talk bollocks.
It is no like Dennis Taylor,
Wow. This is
Virgo.
unwowzers.
This is Alex Manson and Luke Pierce on the mic. On John Smith's and Strongbow Dark Fruit.
I am not going to lie. I am dumbfounded that Sam genuinely played that clearance.
I
to
think I
leave a-
could do
to
with
leave-
some more
to leave a
pints,
black-
Kerry
to
Lee.
leave a double on black, but kudos to him. That is an absolute beauty.
Well, I didn't actually
Chucky
take a
has
look.
mashed them to pieces.
I didn't actually
and
take
it's
a look, but I
dry.
don't know if they actually shook hands or did a slight elbow. But
Chucky
what an
smashed
absolute
them.
fantastic match!
Chucky smashed them and it's a dry. And Sam,
Wow.
the way he's just taken the last clearance out, Sam can take these yellows.
Jeez, 17 apiece.
These yellows could go here.
He's going reds.
He's going reds. Oh, yeah. Don't hate it.
Well, you don't
That's
hate
not
it
a good
until
white ball,
until it happens.
though. That is not.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Artie.
you know what?
Artie, I never want to agree with you because I think you're a bit of a knob, but
Apologies for the language there.
he knows I love him really. But yeah, for me, yellow's all day long there because your only bad yellow, you've got a massive bag to bottom right. That is the only reason why I'd say that I'd gone that way.
I think yellow's all day long there.
But I wouldn't say there's a problem with going reds because reds should also still be dollies. He's just played a bad positional shot for his first red.
You know what? That's not the best, is it?
And it's made him
But
have a good
I
think
reckon he'll
about
be
this.
playing this one into middle at
I
table
bet
to
you if
bottom.
he plays this red to middle bag, he don't leave it short.
No, you're right. They're into bad yellow because the one on the side cushion is a huge bag,
You can't miss that. You cannot miss that yellow down right.
and you can actually play that with
Not with the
confidence
red
as well.
there.
You can play that with screw and
Yeah, but it's one
and
of those
screw
where, to
out
be fair,
enough.
I don't think you need to play. You play that dead weight to land on your other yellow to bottom
no,
left.
exactly.
But he's having a very. I tell you what, this is incumbent to a final frame decider that he has thought about this shot as much, and I'm surprised he's going this way. But he's nailed it. He's nailed it.
Credit.
and he's
I mean,
got his
credit
right
to
all
both
the way
players
down
now.
here.
I mean,
It'll be interesting to see how he plays this. Because you can play this quite a few ways. But it's not easy. See,
He's played
done
that
alright.
well, he's played that
gone
very
far
well.
enough. Yeah, he's done well there. See, I think you go middle first here. If that's fairly
Yeah,
straight to middle,
middle
I think
corner.
You take middle first.
corner.
But preference is going top first. He's not come far enough there.
See,
For
that's
me-
why
for
I
me-
think that's why you play
Yeah.
middle first.
For me, you needed to be at landing right hand side of the
See,
red on the right
because you
cush
need to be
to run through
naturally
for the bottom,
coming
whereas
down.
Now he's going to have to come down for bottom first. I think he's going to have to stun through gap.
Oh
He's
wow!
dropped it.
Ooh,
He's
this
going
is
to
pressure.
trust
This
a lot.
try
This,
through
this,
gap.
I tell you what, this is going to be a lot now to touch.
I
here.
tell you
He's
what,
gonna
if he
have to play
plays this with a bit of right hand side through
Tell you
gap,
what, I think he'll play playing ball just to leave himself outside cush and leave himself a dodgy cut to come up through gap. He's missed it.
he's missed it.
And
Chucky
And Chucky can get
Charles
Chucky can
Denton
get a back. Chucky can
has
get a
a
ball
visit
down there.
in the deciding frame, and I think that's all.
Chucky's not
needs.
going for these.
He's not going for these, but
He's not going for these.
all he thought in that situation, just give me a chance at this table.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to clip off this
I don't know what you do here.
this one near the black and just go up behind the
No.
other yellow at the top corner. It's a huge. I know it's a
No.
huge target,
I
but
think
it
you
just
play
contains
I think you
him.
play the yellow near the left middle, and you just
No, I
and
think
you
he
just
play-
play that for a definite.
Well, actually,
snooker.
he's actually playing for the pot here.
If you can see, no, he's not. He's played that very well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he
shot
just
that
needed to
right.
contain himself.
That's a
Yeah.
very nice shot, is that? Because that yellow on the right
Huge
side
target.
Go.
It is a
It
huge
but I tell
target.
you what, that is a big target. But you've up and down one cushion. You've still got to get this right.
Yeah, still needs to judge it.
It can go close to this yellow, and is it yellow? Is it yellow?
Is it
Oh
yellow?
my lord! I've just called it. Mystic Man, he strikes again.
Oh dear
I
lord.
tell you what, you put the red here. You put the red near his bag and
you
screw
get
into other red into yellow.
to
And then
yellow
you
to
snooker
get it
him
out.
again. And then you
Oh
snooker him
wow.
again.
Yeah, he's played it well. He's played it very well.
Snooker him again. Snooker him again.
Chucky
Final
Denton
frame
becomes
decided.
favourite
You've been
here.
ruthless here.
Do you
And I think
do you
you're
take
snooping
it
him
now?
at the
Do you take it now? Do you take it? Are you positive? And do you take it?
Yeah, I decline what I said. You take this now.
He's taken it and he's nailed it. I think he had to take that.
Chucky Denton has. See, the best thing about this is a bit of a carefree clearance.
So
with
he's
that red where
going
it is.
down every shot.
And
He just needs
Chucky
to
Denton
remember his thought
should be
process.
taking these out.
He just needs to take his time.
Yeah, that's come off just enough that he can stun
Oh, has
over
he?
to other
Has he?
side for the same middle. Yes, it stuns over.
No, he's got down. He's got
Yeah,
back up
'cause
again.
Only because he's leaning over at red. I think you stun this over for the left middle. Oh no, he's screwed it.
Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Oh, same pocket. Yeah, same pocket. Drop it in.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. I like that route as well. That's probably better than my shot.
He's nailed it.
Yeah, he's nailed it. That's a great shot.
Yeah, I think.
Wowzers in my Rothwell Cricket Club trousers. This
And my
black
Adidas
for the
trousers.
game.
Wowzers, powzers. What a game of pool.
He's got it. Wow.
Wow.
Wowzers in my trousers. That was an absolutely
Wow.
fantastic
What a
game.
fantastic game of pool
That
we have just witnessed.
I will not lie, that game was a hell of a lot closer than what I thought it would be. I went into this game thinking that Chucky was a clear favourite, and Sam has played absolutely fantastic.
I'd just like to
That is
say a huge thank you
absolutely
actually, because this is actually the
amazing game.
second time we've actually streamed on Shooters Wakefield. It's
65
something.
viewers, by the way.
It's something new that we're trying out, and it's something that we wanted to do for a long time.
Rhino, wind your neck in you. You savs
Yeah,
bastard.
very pleased for Chucky, but commiseration to Sam. I think he played an absolute exceptional game. I think he can take a lot of positives out of that. I hope he don't get down about it, because his ability is second to none. I think
Jesus, young Edison's watching. Have you seen this, Tim? Young Edison's
he needs
watching.
to be proud of what he's played today. Very well played to Sam.
Yeah, I can do nothing but agree with that.
It's hard for us because we're very best friends
Huge
with
credit
Chucky.
to Sam. And like Luke said, it's hard for us because we both...
We are very best
we've
friends.
both
It's a very
like
difficult...
backed Chucky. And we've... Yeah, we might have maybe sounded biased a bit through stream, and apologies for that, but I think we've tried to be as unbiased as possible. But I can give nothing but admiration for the way that Sam's played in that game, because he has played a hell of a lot better than what I thought he could.
I think
he will be, if he, and I know he's a fantastic snooker player, but if he carries on playing pool in a couple of years, he will be fucking brilliant.
I think one thing
Chucky's just walked over here.
I think one thing from that is not the end of that match either.
Like me bouncing on a fucking trampoline. So.
Anything to say?
That was hard work. Really good standard at start parts of it anyway.
See if Sam wants a word.
Yeah, fantastic match. Chucky's a bit speechless, to be honest. I don't think you've seen the end of that Chucky versus Sam saga. I think you'll see a rematch at some stage. I think it's very well deserved. Very well played to Sam. Very well played to Chucky. Sam's actually just come up to commentary booth. I just want to say fantastic to Sam. Have you got any words from that? I mean, we've just witnessed a great match, and condolences from us because witness a great match.
Yeah, thanks. But I'm happy it was a good game. I said all I wanted coming down was a good game for my first game. It's gutting to lose 18-17 like that, but especially when you had chance as well. But it was a great game. I just wanted to give everyone a great game, and I can't see me topping it.
I think you've just put on a fantastic show, and I've just been saying to viewers, I feel like that's not the end of that saga either. I think due to the standard that we've seen tonight, I feel like there's a rematch that's very well deserved. We've recognised that this is your first money match as well, and from what we've seen, you have absolutely done yourself well justice. I think Chucky's played well, and I think experience might have shown it, but ability-wise, there is nothing in it whatsoever. Do you agree, Manny?
Well, I've just said, and myself before Sam walked over, that if he played pool for another year or two, he could be brilliant at the game.
Absolutely.
And I know you're a snooker lad, but it's up to you where you want to go with it and all. But if you carry on at snooker, I never expected you to play that well. I
felt you grew into it.
And I've said it on stream, and I'll say it to you here now. I went into this game thinking Chucky were a fairly firm favourite, and you played absolutely
brilliant,
fantastic, and miles above what I thought you could. But, and I know you're fantastic at snooker, but you would genuinely be a very good pool player if you kept at it. And it's up to you what you do, but some of
the clearances you've taken out tonight.
Genuinely, I would venture down that way if you wanted to do that. But
I mean, bear in mind, I've never played for this type of money ever, and
yeah, that's because Luke's a pussy again. By the way, I know I mentioned it earlier, but he's
apologies for the language. But yes, I haven't played this money, and because I don't have the bottle for it yet. But I think you've shown that bottle.
And he never will, because he's a pussy. I can only say that because I've done it once, but
I hope you stop around for a few pints, mate. And I know it's going to be tough to swallow, but well done tonight, mate. Very well done.
I don't know who's still watching, but I know that they were watching up at Prospect, Dave Sykes and my girlfriend Cara and everyone. I just want to say, whoever's still watching, sorry I couldn't bring it home, but a massive thanks to everyone who's backed me and believed in me, because that's what's made it such a great night, I think, and it's been mental today for bets. But I just want to say thanks to everyone for backing me, and hopefully you'll stick around for the next one. Can't see who's still watching, but yeah, thanks to everyone that's backed me, thanks to everyone that's watched, and thanks to everyone that's come down. Thanks to Shooters and Dave and Andy and you two commentating, everyone. It's been a great night. Thank you.
Cheers, Sam. Yeah, thank you for that, Sam. I just want to say a few things for his supporters. He actually has done himself the very best justice. I think he's played a fantastic night, and a huge commiseration from him. But congratulations to Chucky. He's shown his experience, and congratulations to Chucky. Thank you very much for tuning in.
The only thing I can say, Liam Scott Bell says that was very biased commentary, and if it was, I couldn't really give a fuck. So, yeah, good night, God bless. We'll see you in a couple of weeks for Nathan Laverack against Mick O'Malley, I believe. Good night, God bless.
Yes, dude.